All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
And there is no easy way to say this, Mom, but you are a dabbler.
You doing crab cakes, Rob? Rob?
And now, live from the Night Views radio studio, it's the Rob Saul Show. Please welcome South Jersey's favorite single dad and radio's most bitter divorcee, Rob Saul.
It's so good when you're gone. It's so good when you're gone. I'm so happy you left. It's like heaven without you. I hope you never forget.
Well, howdy doody there, everybody. How are we doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Rob Saul program live here on Friday night. Thanks for tuning in. And we do have a show for you today. And I'd like to welcome here, of course, as always, one Mr. Nasty Neal. The nasty one is with us.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to see you, Rob.
Yeah. And we
never seen you smoking a cigar before.
Yeah, I know. I've
been kind of turned on.
Yeah, I know. It's sexy, right? It's a sexy look. But yes, that's right. Saul Show moderator. 183 days today. That's right. Over 6 months. Missy B wants to know who is Lemmi. We're just getting ready to introduce her. Down there is she used to be on BYB. Now she's on what's Hughesy's show called? Is it called like is there a title?
It's Hughesy Hello.
Hughesy Hello. And Little Lemme is on there, and I heard she's been the talk of the internet lately. I can't keep up anymore. Neal has to fill me in on everything. So, but thank you for coming on, Little Lemme.
I used to hear It's Hughesy Hello for years as a wrestling fan. It would be in all the clips of the Conan podcast, wrestling podcast, before I got into the Dabbleverse. And I used to think he was the most annoying man in the world because it was just these little clips that would come on. He'd show clips and then he would just he would put himself in there going, "It's Hughesy, hello." And then, then I get in the Dabbleverse and I meet him and talk to him. And then I realized I was right. He really is the most annoying man. Yeah. No. He's
well, second, you forgot about Tom Myers. So
I think Tom Myers is just like worthless, not necessarily annoying.
He's just a worthless son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What is the beef with you and Hughesy and Tom Myers, Little Lemme?
I'm not really quite sure, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I don't know. I think they had a torrid love affair at one point, and it went sour, and now Tom Myers vies for Hughesy's attention on the internet.
Oh wow!
And he's Tom Myers is supposedly a comedian, and he does not get the better of Hughes. No.
Yeah, I mean, people always say that to me. You call yourself a comedian. I'm like, no, I've never said I was a comedian. But there are people that call themselves comedians that aren't funny. And Tom Myers happens to be one of them. Who do we have here? Oh, it's Nasty Neal's girlfriend, Sunflower Dragon. $5. Hi, Lemmy. Hope you're well. I have no idea what happened to your face, but I hope you heal up quickly and it doesn't hurt at all. Wait, what's wrong with Little Lemmy's face? My monitor's not that big.
I had a seizure in a very inconvenient, tight spot, and this is the result.
You got a seizure?
I'm healing quite fast. Yeah.
What was the seizure cause from you? Is that something that
don't know?
Oh wow. Has that ever happened before?
It's happened a few times.
Oh,
That what
that's
did
something you maybe should look into.
Yeah, you should probably seek medical attention for that.
So do you think I should do that?
I
Well,
think
I
so. I'm
no
not a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ex-wife told me smoking cigars is bad for me. I mean, I'm learning new stuff every day, you know?
It's probably not great.
Yeah. And I said, listen, I quit drinking. I pretty much don't eat meat. I stopped doing drugs. Let me enjoy an occasional fucking cigar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Really
shouldn't be
bad
vaping.
shape.
I know that, but I'm cutting back.
Yeah.
I
So
gotta quit everything.
when were we talking about Little Lemmy?
Last show.
Yeah. Well, the pop on that was like 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah.
For some reason at 4 o'clock in the morning, Little Lemmy pops up in my mind. No, somebody brought up, what was it about? Oh, you said that there's a Little Lemmy. You did?
I didn't say it. You brought it up. Or someone in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, the chat brought it up because I didn't know anything about it. Something about an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but it's not a current OnlyFans. It's
Oh,
like
it's
OnlyFans
older
back-
one. Oh,
she can explain. She's here.
Oh,
It was tits. It was basically just tasteful top shots, as it were, if you will.
Oh, so it's just pictures of your boobs.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, very nice.
Yeah, and then I brought up because Granny says he was like sending them to people, like and I've been around the Dabbleverse, and I know that's not turned out well for other people in the Dabbleverse to send out new pictures of people.
Yes, I mean,
A real fucking shame if I were to do some shit about the shit that I already know about. At least God knows about the shit that I don't.
well, I mean, for one thing, they consider that revenge porn, especially if they're not public anymore. Those photos, and second of all, you said he's profiting off of them, right, Neal? That he's charging people money.
Yeah, I mean, he said this on a live show. It's not like I'm not saying something that's out there. Yeah, he said like someone paid him, I think, and yeah, he sent it to him.
Oh wow.
You said there's recorded proof that he profited off of my nudes.
Oh wow. That's
Cool. All right.
Doesn't
Cool.
sound man. Lemmy is a queen, they say. Queen
That's
of
very
what?
nice. Whoa, that sounds like a dig.
Yeah. Hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah. Why not? Ryan A, $1.99. Rob, can you do a Husey impression and say, Lemmy? I don't know. No, because it would sound well, my impressions never were good. It would just be me drunk, sloppily saying who I am. Like if I was like if I was still using, I'd probably just be like, I'm Husey, or something. But I'm really not the master impressionist you all think I am.
I don't know. I really, really enjoyed your Little Lemmy impression.
Yeah, the Little Lemmy
Always.
impression. I mean, that is the exception. That's dead on. Looks just like her. Sounds just like her. I mean, how many times have we seen Little Lemmy licking her fingers and putting them into her vagina on camera? It's a constant thing. And,
Only on my non-existent old OnlyFans.
yes.
I'm gonna go find these. I don't need to. I can just watch Rob do it.
Jack Sampson, forever, $2. Congrats on 6 months, Roberto. Proud of you. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, 6 months clean. 6 months clean.
Very nice.
Yeah, congrats, Rob.
And Neal is 7 years and some change.
Yeah, but no, don't worry about me. That's good, Rob. I'm really sucking the cigar.
Yeah, well, yeah. Somebody put. I went to put it up so that I'm used.
I brought a pie chart tonight.
Oh, a pie. Yeah. What's with the chart? I don't get the chart. What's happened with the chart?
Just do it.
Yeah, the chart. Did you? I assume you watched the chart, or at least know of the chart.
I don't make it a habit to watch his content, but I'm familiar with the chart. The chart has made its rounds.
Yes. What is it a chart of? Is it a pie chart? A graph chart?
Bar chart.
It's a what?
Is it a bar graph? I think
bar graph chart.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'm not a mathematician.
Yeah, it was like fourth grade.
I'm not quite sure what it is.
A mathematician like Granny. You need someone with the intelligence of Granny to explain that educational stuff to you.
It was graphing out like both of Lemmy and Granny's like happiness over their time together.
Oh wow.
It was very it's very
Well,
odd.
how could he graph Lemmy's happiness? You know,
I
only
don't
the
know.
person knows how happy they are. I mean, you could fake being happy. I mean, I fake being happy every day. I have to smile at people at work. You think I want to do that? They probably think I'm a happy
I'm
guy.
fucking thrilled. Can you tell?
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good point, though. You do have pretty much the same facial expression at all times. So.
yeah. How is he charting? I guess just what you told him. I guess I don't know. I didn't see the chart. I didn't hear the chart. Neal, did you watch the chart?
I watched a bit of it. I can't say I watched the whole thing.
Okay, can you give me some background on the chart? Like when was Little Lemmy?
I think it started when Lemmy and Granny got together. But from my understanding, I don't know all the ins and outs. But Lemmy said before, like I believe you and Granny were like knew each other since you were kids. So it didn't go back that far. I think it starts when you guys were actually a couple.
Well, I guess it's just an inaccurate chart then.
Yeah, yeah, you got to
throw the whole chart out. Yeah.
You got to go back to the very beginning for the lore of the Granny Lemmy relationship.
Yeah. It starts at like he has like the level 10, but no one ever gets there.
Yeah. Oh no one gets
it's
to
like
level
this
10.
Is the top you could get to, you know, if you're like the height of happiness, I guess.
No. No. Well, speaking of happiness, $2. Spaghetti Time wants to know, yo, Neal, you taking Sun Dragon to Pound Town?
I mean, she's here in the chat. You can ask her.
I think they've pretty much stated that they're having a sexual.
Yeah, Sunday is 3 months anniversary.
3 months. Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah.
Maybe like
quarter of a year. Yeah. I started to make a chart so we can keep track of how well things are going.
Yeah, you should. That way, you don't want things to end like Granny and Little Lemmy. So maybe you should start the chart before the relationship ends.
Right.
That way, when
no, it's not good. We're planning. The plan is
happiness.
not for it to end. But.
Yeah, but that if you start the chart now, you can gauge her happiness.
You don't have to go by memory.
Yeah, there you go. Sunflower Dragon is in the chat. Thank you for the $5. She says, I used to enjoy the occasional cigar back in the day. If photos were in fact sent, the evidence is there, even if they've been deleted. Okay.
She works in law, so she probably.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Maybe they can have an off-air conversation. Hey, look at this guy, Flex, gifting a Soul Show membership. There you go. I checked my thing today. I think we're down like 6-7 memberships. I think people are dropping because I haven't really been doing shows, but we are going to be here every Friday, and we'll do some late night pop-ons. We popped on, what was it, Wednesday night, Neal? For my 6 month.
Yeah, you didn't even tell me. I just happened to notice you were live.
Yeah, well, I didn't think Neal would be up. I'm like, whoever's awake can watch this. I'm not going to text Neal in case he's sleeping, but then he popped in the chat. So I said, all right. Now he's obligated to come on. Plate of shrimp, $4.99. Lemmy, are you concerned your son will grow up to hate you for keeping him away from us? Oh, geez. Oh.
Well,
there we go. That's You don't have to answer that, Lemmy. I don't know. I don't like it. Listen, I don't
answer everything.
I don't like when people bring up my kid, unless it's like, she's doing good in school, or she's going to college, or
this is a very.
I don't expect anybody to seriously ask me that question.
Yeah.
I assume they really wanted to know.
Yes. Ryan A, 764. Rob looks like picture of dogs playing poker. Okay. Yes, the dogs playing poker. Somebody was saying I should bring Nikki on the show. I did give Nikki a haircut, and he was real matted up, and it looks like a different dog. It looks like I got a new dog. I've been taking him out. People are like, you got a new dog. I'll bring him on and show you. Nikki, come here, Nick. Nikki. He's not coming. He doesn't want to come on air. Now, when I sit in here in the morning and do IOPs, all up in the microphone and camera and, showing off, but now he's not coming. Nikki. Yeah, I can't get him. Maybe he doesn't like the cigar smoke,
We're doing it, sure. Lemmy has a lot of shirts out there. Now, how do you design your shirts? Are they AI?
This is not my shirt. This is a
Well,
Chad.
excuse
this is
me,
an
I'm
authentic
very sorry.
Chad Zumach shirt.
You're a Chad Zumach fan?
Yeah.
Who isn't?
I don't see any reason not to be perfectly honest with you. Fuck.
Well, I mean, there are a few character flaws, but we all have them.
Who the
we're in
fuck
the
am I to
dabble
judge
booth,
anybody?
Yeah.
Did
you donate?
Yeah,
to the campaign.
Of course I did.
Wow.
Anonymously.
Yeah. Along with only the big celebs were on there publicly, you know.
I didn't do that much. I can't do that. I'm poor. I still want to
I'm pro Chad in the getting this made.
Oh, and getting it, I don't know. Like I said, I think it would be better off as a documentary, and it would be fascinating.
You could do both, yeah. Make a documentary of the lead up to it, because if you do a documentary, if it succeeds or not, you still the documentary still works.
But Lemmy, I do got to be honest. Watching Chad does get under my skin a little bit, because not saying that I'm Team Cumia. I do like Anthony Cumia, but for Chad to call Anthony Cumia a loser and just the things he says, it's a little ironic, don't you think?
Yes, and that is what is funny. You know what I mean? I like Anthony Cumia too. You know, it is funny. It's just funny.
Yeah, but he's not
the whole
saying
thing
it to be funny, and he really believes.
I'm watching all these people as human beings existing in the world. I'm not like using you as a distraction from my life and stuff. I'm getting a real kick out of watching humans exist in a space around each other, and being a human existing around in the space a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And watching Chad exist.
Like Chad? Yeah,
absolutely. I have existed as a human being in the same space physically as Chad, not just on the internet.
Oh yeah. You guys went out to at a restaurant, right?
Yeah, man. We hung out in a group of in a crowd of people the whole night. It was a lot of fun.
Is it different than a Chad on the internet? Is Chad in person different than the internet Chad?
Kinda. He's kinda he's schmoozy in public. I know nobody fucking wants to hear this, but he had 3 of the waitresses at the restaurant cracking up. You know what I mean? Just being a normal dude cracking up.
Oh, well.
He was a normal
How did that
guy.
come about? And what did you think of Chad before that? Were you on good terms with Chad before you guys met up?
Yeah, I was on decent terms with Chad. I try to give an unlikely character a shot in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it bites you in the ass. Sometimes you don't let it get close enough to bite you in the ass.
Genta S says, "Hi, Lemmy. Hello, gentlemen."
Hello.
Hi. And then BC or BMC 30. I think I'm going to need glasses. I can't even see anymore, or it's just too bright in here. Lemmy hearts. Yeah. We all heart Lemmy. Lemmy.
Please do.
Yeah. So how has it been doing the Husey show? So you're done with BYB?
I
Yeah.
think she was on it not too long ago.
Oh, were you? Oh, you still pop in?
I think I popped in for the Ski Mask.
That's what.
Anniversary show.
Ski, what anniversary of his death, or has he been dead a year already?
Yeah. Yep. He has been dead just a year, I believe.
Ski Mask and I had a love-hate relationship, mostly hate, but he was on the show. He did pop in the show.
I think it was one of his last appearances in the Dabbleverse, actually. It was on your show, Rob.
Yeah, well, he was very shortly before he died. He was very intoxicated.
It was a very alarming appearance.
Yeah, and but he was being friendly. I don't know.
Oh, he seemed like.
I guess maybe that's what was alarming, that he was being friendly towards me, because that usually wasn't a common thing. But Ski Mask. Rest in peace, Ski Mask. Kevin Shackelford, I believe was his name.
Man, you're doxing the guy.
Oh, well, he's dead. I mean,
He's dead, dude.
Yeah, we can't dox a dead person. What are they gonna do?
Send him flowers.
Jeepers, it's a good day. It sure is. Yeah, the final boss. It was me and Ski Mask versus the other on your show. Final boss can make any conversation about him.
Yeah, he posted about like like a friend of his died.
Yeah,
like horrifically.
Yeah, but horrifically. And Final Boss made it about him. He thinks that the biggest tragedy of her death was that she didn't make peace with the final boss before she died. And I'm thinking, what an ego on this fucking guy. And then
raped and murdered.
Yeah, yeah. And then he says he used to be a couple with her, and this poor girl's not alive to defend herself from that. Like, how do we know this? That final boss, everybody's like, oh, final boss never has a girl, and all of a sudden now he has a girl, but she's not around to defend herself.
She goes to a different high school.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. She went to the other high school, though. You don't know. Yeah, what's that? Rob went from everyone hating him and looking like a train wreck to being the sweetheart of the Dabbleverse and looking great. Oh, I don't know who you are, but I like you. BMC 30. I did a risk there. I couldn't see what it said, and I saw a paragraph, and I knew it was either going to be really good or really bad, and it happened to be really good. Usually when there's a long paragraph about me, it's a horrendous insult or a nice compliment.
So Ski Mask, did you know him personally, like in real life? Had you ever met him?
I have.
I have not in real life, but like we spoke personally a lot. I don't know. We were friends.
Yeah.
Ski Mask would probably is upset he's not around to see that I went back to rehab. He would have tormented me. That was one of the first times I met Ski Mask. No, not the first time. But
is this a final boss moment? This is like the big tragedy of
no. I'm just saying. No, this was the whole thing. Is I just got out of rehab for the first time. This was my first stay in rehab, the one that didn't take, and right after, like 2 days after I got out, I rode with Bob and Gina Levy over to the secret comedy show at, I think it was Matt Mead's house. And everybody was there and they were doing stand up. And I was wearing these white gym shorts that I wore in rehab. And I was drinking Heineken Zeros. And, Ski Mask went on a show, just like telling me that I was a pussy, went to rehab. And then he started selling Rob Saul shorts on his website that had the gay pride flag, the Heineken Zero logo, and it was like the white type of gym shorts I was wearing. And he just thought it was, and I never got it. Like, what was so crazy about wearing white gym shorts out? I don't know. It wasn't like a event, a suit and tie affair, the secret show comedy. But Ski Mask, I mean, he talked about that for years. He probably
did things to make himself laugh.
Yeah.
And if anybody else laughed, that was just a perk. And that's what I loved the most about him.
I'm happy to see that his whole show still revolves around his sobriety. It's extremely interesting. I think that's sarcasm. How is it revolving around my sobriety? I was talking about Ski Mask in a time he was telling me that I went to rehab, and I didn't stay sober that time. So we're talking about my non-sobriety, asshole. Sunflower Dragon, BMC is a sweetheart and she's gorgeous. Is she gorgeous? I'd like to see that.
Oh, wow.
If she's saying that I'm the sweetheart of the Dabbleverse, I mean, But so what's the other? What's Little Lemme going viral for? Just for that graph?
Probably. I also bitched out Kim Nicholson for being a fucking sourpuss or whatever. I don't know.
Which one's Kim Nicholson?
Redhead, old, curly.
She's always nice to me in the chat. I know she had like a feud with Keanu, and then
Wait, is
Keanu
that Josh and Kim? Oh no, that's Josh and Kim Johnson, the super chatters over. I don't know, Kim Johnston. What does she do? A chatter, or does she do a podcast? No, we don't know. We don't know who she is. I don't know who she is.
She's just in the chat a lot
Oh, okay.
and does a show, I think. Maybe
Oh, she does do a show.
every now and again.
Oh. And why was she being such a sourpuss?
I don't know. I was just also being a drunk sourpuss. So I went off.
What'd you say?
So was that on a stream? Was
I
she
don't know.
on?
I was drunk.
Does she stream? Does Kim Nicholson? I've never actually seen her on video.
I don't know.
I mean, were you on a stream?
I don't know her
together when this
life.
happened? Why did?
No.
Was this on?
No,
a,
she
or was
wasn't
it?
on.
Oh, okay.
She was supposed to, but she didn't.
So Little Lemmy's doing her impression of herself, of me doing my impression of her. Little Lemmi.
So what was she being a sourpuss about? Like the reason she wouldn't go on the show?
Just generally. She wasn't being a sourpuss about not being on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had like a legitimate excuse to not be on the show. Can't really give her too much grief.
Husey was inviting me on the show a lot. I haven't heard from Husey in a while, but everybody kind of forgot about me when I went back to work. Am I banned from what's it called? Hello, Husey?
I don't know. I don't make the rules over there.
You don't?
I read the super chats, bro.
Oh, okay.
You think I have any like pull?
You want to read this one?
Rihanna, thanks for the 2. Why did Neal take down his show with Sunflower?
Well, the original one is up. Then we did a test show with video, and really just to see how it worked out. So now Sunflower is getting a new studio put together, a new camera, lights, and all that stuff. So no real reason.
Oh.
It was just testing out the camera and everything. She just had the camera that was like built into the computer. I mean, to the laptop, so it wasn't particularly great or anything. It was really just a test to see how everything ran. It was a fun show. Rob was on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was that one. I popped on after work.
Yeah, when she has the new studio set up, we'll do regular shows together.
Oh, there you go. And what that will be on your channel, her channel?
Yeah, Without Your Head. She doesn't have a channel.
Without Your Head podcast. Neal and Sunflower Dragon show was pretty good.
Well, thanks, Saul show moderator.
All right, Lemmi, you're up.
Roy Cohn Esquire, thanks for the 5. Clearly, she doesn't want to talk about it, Neal, you weetard.
Oh. There you go, Neal.
Well, that's why I was asking about it. I need to find out all the details. If Lemmi doesn't want to talk about it, maybe there's something really there to talk about.
I'll talk to you privately about it. I'm not going to talk to you on a show about private things in my life.
I
if you want
literally
to talk
know-
to me privately as a friend and like solicit advice or
All
like
right.
listen to me, then hell yeah, I'll fucking talk to you. But
All
like
right.
not on
I
a
literally
show
know
for content.
nothing about it, so I was curious. So I didn't know if
I thought we were human beings.
Lemmi, I will contact you off the show. I want to talk to you all about it. I'm here.
I've talked to Lemmi off the air. I just sent her a video of a rabbit I saw on my way home.
Yeah, I always forget Little Lemmi is quiet. She's not, because Granny goes on these shows and he puts all the business out there. So I'm like, let's get Lemmi on, but she doesn't even want to talk about it. You take the high road with that, which I can appreciate. You don't do the mudslinging back and forth. That's that only makes, in my opinion, him look worse, and you look more mature, as they say. Is that what they call it? Mature?
I don't know. It's more of a. I don't see it as having a choice, really. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, what you just mean? It's
sleeping.
not in you. You just wouldn't do it, or is there something holding you back? Or
When I met Kim Nicholson, about asking more about that, not necessarily about Granny.
yeah,
I just wanted to know about the chart. I don't really
you would have to ask him about the chart.
I don't really like to ask people about like personal things. It's like I agree with Lemmy here about that. Like it's like they have a life together, they have kids together, or a kid together. So
yeah, I know. Listen,
I don't believe Lemmy has a child with Kim Nicholson.
Oh my God! I had a nightmare, by the way, just last night. Because last night I haven't been sleeping that well because I've been working so much. But I got 9 hours of sleep last night, and I had a nightmare that my ex-wife was in the Dabbleverse, and it was terrifying. But like you really had no choice. It's not like you guys were just you've known each other since you were kids, and you kind of got into this together. So it's like out there, and I couldn't imagine. And I don't want people to know who my ex-wife is, what her name is or anything. I know Kevin Brennan put a bounty out one time to get my ex-wife and my cousin on the show. And I'm like, God, I hope he doesn't find them. But I don't think they would anyway. But yeah, that's it's a horrifying thought to me. So I respect you completely with not wanting to talk about that. Little Lemmy, I forget how
Do you regret streaming with Granny?
Me?
Yeah. Do you think it's a good idea to stream, with like significant other?
No, I don't regret streaming with him. Some of the best moments, happiest and funnest times that we had were streaming, and because of that, and like the whole him versus Tampa Terry thing. It was fun. Like the whole Bubba the Love Sponge days. Those were fun days. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it was all shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. No, I've heard you say before, like, and defend him when people say he's not funny. You say, I actually agree. I think he can be a really funny guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, because you see, who's that other guy? Steel Toe and April, Little Lemmy and Granny, and then Neal finds a girlfriend. He says, "Hey, we should probably stream together."
Don't do it.
That wasn't my idea. I think it's fun. But we also met in the Dabbleverse.
I was going to read this one, but I'll let Lemmy.
Oh, you're like, you are doing it. That's right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Little Lemmy. Read this insult about me.
Lights, thanks for the 2 Canadian. I bet it's not the first time sober Saul smoked a bone.
There you go.
Whoa. I don't think they mean a cigar or a bone.
I always hit the wrong button. That's the one I was looking for. Thank you, sir. Sunflower Dragon, $5 says, I asked him to take down the show because I look like an idiot. I had a stupid wig and no makeup, etc.
She definitely looked like a monster, but she did wear a funny wig on the show. So.
She was wearing, that was a wig she was wearing?
Yeah. She bought a wig that looked like her real hair, because then she's like, then I don't have to do my hair before we show it.
Yeah.
But it really was a test to see how everything looks. So.
There you go. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Go ahead, Little Lemmy.
John's gimpy Halloween hand. Thanks for the 2. What up, LL? Damon or Aemond in a battle with dragons? Damon. He's older, has a lot more experience. Aemond is a cocky little son of a bitch who's, I don't want to like spoil anything, but like consider his fucking surroundings. Case in point, Damon, all fucking day. All goddamn day.
I'm glad I passed that to you because I don't even know what that's in reference to. What is
also,
that?
where is Vagar?
Huh? What is this, a TV show?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I was asked a direct question.
Thank you, John Skimpy Halloween hand.
Lemmy, how do you stand with Mule?
Oh, God.
Who?
Mule.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you don't know Mule? Oh. I know he wants the link for 2 minutes, but I don't know what it's about.
He just yells.
He's a very drunk guy. On
he yells,
oh,
yeah.
Hey,
listen, Mew. Hey, Little Lemmy.
Okay, yes.
Little Lemmy. Tell him he can have 2 minutes, unless the Little Lemmy's opposed to it. I don't think she
No,
has.
I like Mule. I don't think I like Mule.
Yeah, mules. I'm pro mule.
I like him too. I just can't keep him on too long because he don't let anybody else talk. He just screams.
2 minutes is perfect. 2 minutes with
He's
Mule.
got some
2
hot
minutes
takes.
of Mule is like 2 hours, like regular person time. Ryan A. $1.99. Lemmy, do you think Yuzi is angry you are reading for Rob?
I hope not. I am
Isn't
under
that
strict
right, Lemmy?
contract. I shouldn't be caught reading for anybody else's super chats.
Yeah. Just trying to get some. She said, she said, that's all I do is I just read the chat. I'm like, all right, I read the super chats. Got to give her something to do here. Come on. That's her bread and butter. That's, you know,
That's all I'm good for.
she's known for. Yeah.
I can read.
You can read. Yeah, keep Mule on a short leash. Mule is a legend. Yes, he is a legend. You don't know who.
Send him the link.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be popping in any minute to start screaming. He's probably got a couple questions for Little Lemmy if he's hankering for a link so bad. Remember when he would just super chat? Now he's got to have a link every time he has something to say.
Yeah, you're losing out on $2.
Listen, I know. Listen, I'll take him in the free chat over 2 hours of him yelling over me. And it doesn't have to
You
be
would
a super chat. I read the free chat too and put them up. You know, I'm not one of those people that are like, free chat. I have a job. I clock in and out of work. Any money I get here is extra, and I appreciate it. So it's not like I'm not talking to anybody unless they give me money. But I will be setting up my GoFundMe. I'm going to put my special together. You know what I mean?
You should do it. Do it.
Yeah,
you can film it in Atlantic City.
But by the way, I found out. I was talking to Neal off the air about a job that I was, in the union. My original job that I wanted to go back to, but I'm working at a different casino now. But they apparently weren't bringing me back. And now like something happened where they might be bringing me back, but the woman in charge wants to meet with me to make sure that I'm not shaky. And I didn't understand why she was saying that. I guess my rapid weight loss, I guess she thought was unhealthy. And when I went, I just got out of rehab to this hearing at work. I was nervous and they were asking me about my family and my life and my daughter. And I was getting like a little, shaky and emotional. So she thinks that I'm like a frail, shaky alcoholic, that I'm like a frail little, and she's like, well, you can't have him there. Like, he's frail, he's shaky. I'm like, no, I'm in the best fucking shape of my life. So now I have to go in with confidence and meet with this lady to get my original job back. But I mean, nobody sees me as a frail, shaky alcoholic, do they? Like in real life? Or
you're not an alcoholic anymore.
Well, yeah, but I mean, am I frail and shaky?
You're kind of frail, but
I'm not frail. I got muscle.
Well, if you say so.
I know so. Nasty Neal. Don't be drinking the haterade like the rest of these people. Frail. Go in.
What are you, like 125 pounds now?
No, I'm 142, which is a perfect weight for my height. I'm a tiny fella.
You're a tiny frail man.
Yeah, not frail.
Oh, okay.
No, I got to go in.
Would you consider 125 pounds frail for a 5-foot woman?
No,
that's.
I'm 125 pounds and I'm 5 foot.
Yeah,
I've seen your guns on video.
Who?
I have tiny
Lemmy's?
Lemmy, yeah, she's like I think Bacon Bits has shown them a lot on his show.
Gunslet. Look at these. Look at these babies. Come on now. Gun show tonight. Pew! pew, pew. I got a little pea shooter. It's frail. I'm not frail.
All right, I was just joking.
God damn you. I had to hear. Go ahead, Little Lemmy.
John's gimpy Halloween hand. Thanks for the 2. And Friday Part 4 or Nightmare Part 3.
Can I answer?
I think Friday the 13th Part 4 is the best of the Friday the 13th films. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors, which the director actually just died today.
Oh, did he? Chuck?
Yeah.
Was it Chuck Russell?
Yeah, Chuck Russell died today.
Oh, wow.
Is the best sequel of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I mean, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies are just better movies, so I would say Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, but Friday the 13th Part 4, I think, is the best of the Friday the 13th franchise.
Yeah, I agree on both of those points with Nasty Neal. Although I'm not the horror guy, you don't want my opinion. But Friday 4 is my favorite. But Nightmare on Elm Street 3, that's one of my favorites of the series too, of the franchise, and I love it. In fact, weren't we just talking about that on the last show about how Robert Englund thinks when they do this new Nightmare on Elm Street, they should reboot the Dream Warriors instead of the original?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, Robert Englund had said that, this new Nightmare on Elm Street, Paramount got the rights to it, and Wes Craven.
So that should just be like the first one, like do Part 3.
Well, he said they already rebooted the original. The original's already been done and tried. He's saying that he said 3 is by far the most successful of the series, like Robert Englund was saying, and that he thinks with all the characters in there that it'd be good to just reboot the Dream Warriors.
Instead of rebooting like sequels, I think they should just do like a new take on Nightmare on Elm Street instead of just like remaking one movie that's already been made.
Yeah,
like exactly the same.
Is that Nasty Neal? He's from Massachusetts too, like 20 minutes from me.
Okay,
doxed.
Right. Yeah, that seems kind of creepy. I don't know.
He's docked.
Yeah, I when I was at a grocery store, this was a few months ago. I was, and someone's like, "Hey, are you Nasty Neal?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was Chris Mack from the chat rooms.
Oh yeah, that be one of the casinos I worked at, and it's during my days that I was doing shows with John. Somebody came up, and I was ringing him up for a drink at a concert inside the casino, and they were like, "Rob Saul, you need to just get away from John, man. You shouldn't do shows with John." I'm like, "Oh my God, like this is, where am I?"
Yeah. And so I took a picture. I was like, "Oh, let's get a picture together." And then I posted it, and people are like, "Oh, you're doxing the guy." I'm like, I asked him if he wanted to take a picture. It's not like
everything is doxing. I put a screenshot of my friends in rehab chat about something they said, and like, "Oh, you doxed them," because their name was on there. And I'm like, giving out someone's name is not doxing them.
Before I met Chris, so he did kind of freak me out. He would be in Tommy's chat a lot, and sometimes I would stream while I was walking around on Tommy's show, and he would like know the street I was on. I was like, "This is kind of creepy." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's so and so street over by like the boardwalk." I was like, "What is with this dude? Is he following me around?
Is he an old guy? Like old people usually know where
he's younger
everybody
than
lives.
me. I'd say he's probably in his 30s.
All right, brace yourselves. And Mule is here. Let's see what Mule has to say. Well, howdy there, Mule.
Hey, Bobby, Robbie, what's up, buddy?
What's up? Woo!
What you smoking there, Bob?
Smoking a cigar.
I know that, dumbass. What is it?
I don't know. You know what? I ripped the labels off before I started smoking it, but I thought it's a nice one.
Mule, you smoked those backwoods cigars?
Yeah.
They're like I haven't smoked a cigar in a while. I haven't smoked one in a while, but I like My Father and Tatuaje. Tatuaje. The serious Tatuaje. Tatuajae or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a scale,
you don't know what you're smoking.
I bought it, and I don't. I don't. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not listen, I enjoy a cigar. I had a guy recommend it to me. He told me what it was, but I
doesn't it have the wrapper on it or something?
So I said I ripped the wrapper off and threw it away before I lit it up and came on the air.
Well, go in the trash can and pick it up and look at it.
Gotta dig through the trash for you. Well, Mule, how drunk are you tonight on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a
About
scale of Mule
8.5,
to
bro.
Stuttering John, how drunk are you?
Yeah.
Woo. About 8.5, like I said, motherfucker. Goddamn.
8.5. There you go. Yes.
Hey.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
Mhm.
Feeling fine. All right.
So what was so important that you needed to call in, Mule?
No, I was just Lemmi, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing, dude?
All right. What I've got mixed reports about what happened. What happened?
Okay.
Is that just the question? What happened?
No,
Well,
I'm
like
just
to my
asking,
face.
like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what. I didn't know.
I
what.
like you, Lemmi. I like you. I like everybody in the fucking Dabbleverse except for 2 people, and I've already explained that. So, all right.
Am I one of those people?
No, you know who the fuck they are.
I don't. Who do you hate in the Dabbleverse?
No, Kevin Brennan and Ray DeVito. All right.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
So that's a good pair to hate.
Yeah.
A hateable
And by
pair.
the way, Granny, I like Granny. I love you too, Lemmi. But Granny, that fucking
Lemmy's
chart
not
was
demanding people
terrible.
take sides, I don't think.
No, that chart he did was terrible.
It's very scientific, I thought.
No, it wasn't. It was horrible.
I'm a big fan of the chart, I have to say, because it was so terrible.
Me too, kind of, right?
Yeah. I got a kick out of it. I won't lie.
But no, I seriously was wondering. I hope you're doing all right, Lemmi.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Okay.
I mean, I'm serious. I'm not.
Maybe I just think it's funny. Like, I need to come on for 2 minutes, and you're just like, "What happened?" And hope you're all right.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm all right.
All right. Okay, I hear you, Lemmi. Hey, Kevin Brennan's teeth, are rotting out of his mouth.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's terrible. And where the fuck is Karmic? I haven't seen him in 2 days now.
Whoa.
Jesus, fuck!
You like Karmic, don't you? I always see you in his chat.
Yeah,
you have to admit, I never followed Karmic a lot, but I am a fan of karaoke Karmic.
Oh, I am too. Yes.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, karaoke Karmic. I like it, and my favorite new thing I noticed that he does is anytime during an intermission, like a musical break, when he's singing, he'll go. It's,
I like it when people do karaoke of the music.
Yeah, that's
I'm
always
a
good.
big fan of it.
And I mean, who else does a leg guitar? I mean, that is fucking
He originated
outstanding.
it.
Yeah.
I did my own version.
Yes. You were using a dummy leg though. Yeah, it's Johnny Payton 8. It's doodly doo. God bless Karmic. I love that retarded little fellow.
Can you give us a doodly doo Mule?
Yeah.
Good, Mule. You have a future in
yeah, I know that. I know his fucking songs, dude.
Do you think you could go to a local bar and see if they have that? Do you have La Doodly Doo?
Or Bull Machine. Bull Machine is the fucking song. That was the OG. She's the queen of the Bull Machine. Prettiest thing I've ever seen. Yeah.
I think that song is about something else. Just call me
Yeah,
crazy.
her fucking of.
Oh.
Lemmi, can you give us a usually do
No.
Okay. Hey, you tried Johnny Payton 8. He loves everybody to give a good doodly doo. Wow.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
All right, I'm out of here. I love you, Lemmi. I hope you're doing well. I'm not fucking with you or anything. I'm just, love
I
y'all.
appreciate you. You've always been pretty cool, Mule.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. Rob has quite the technique for sucking on that big brown thing.
Damn, you're getting Tommy all excited.
I know. Well, he said what he also said that this was a downgrade for well, this is a downgrade for anybody, you know. So, you know.
I'm not usually awake. I have been.
She stayed up
long
late
asleep
for
by now.
this. Yeah. We
Oh,
appreciate that.
yes. Well, go ahead. Your friend John Gimpy's Halloween hand. It might be another dragon tweet. I don't know what it.
It's
tweet.
not a dragon tweet, but it is hard to answer if I'm being perfectly honest with you, because it's hard to choose. I love both of those final bosses, but I love Majora's Mask on principle just because it is a sequel and it deserves just a little bit more of like a handicap when it comes to like nostalgia or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to my Zelda or whatever, I guess.
Zelda? What's that? The video game Zelda?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Majora's three final forms. I'm gonna just make an executive decision and go with my girl heart and go with the more aesthetically pleasing.
The last video game I did play was a Zelda game. It was on the N64, Ocarina of Time. That was the last.
Well, one of those, the Ganondorf was from the Ocarina of Time. The Majora's three forms is from Majora's Mask, which is the sequel to that. Which is
all right. So
a
I never
great
got
game.
to that. Yeah, I never got.
It's great. I love it.
Well, there you go. There's your Zelda question, John Gimpy's Halloween hand. Go ahead, little Lemmy. We have another one.
What's up, Red Fugly? Thanks for the two boys, Lemmy. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Today is my Sunday because I go back to work tomorrow. I have off Thursday and Friday, but I not looking forward to it. I wish I didn't have to. I wish my parents would have worked a little harder so I didn't have to. You know, you ever think that? Especially when you see some of these rich kids that don't have to do that much. Meanwhile,
like Tommy Jordan, he inherited a bunch of money apparently.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
hey, Tommy, you see me sucking on this big brown thing, buddy? Tommy Jordan can be my sugar daddy.
So Mule, he's saying, I hope Lemmy's not pissed at me.
I'm not.
No, that's just her natural demeanor. She's always like this.
I'm just a sourpuss.
Yeah. She's
my bad. I'm sorry.
It's a regular Kim Nicholson over here.
Yeah. Regular Kim. Yeah.
I'm working on the whore part.
Yeah. Well, from what I hear, that little Lemmy does have a very nice rack. So, it kind of makes up for everything, Yeah.
I've been told.
Tommy is a trust funder. Tojo.
They say, yeah.
How is the beef with Tommy Jordan progressing? I don't know. Tommy Jordan are we still beefing with Tommy Jordan?
Oh, he took it very hard that I do the show.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. He's never been the same since.
Yeah, he seems to really gone downhill.
Mm-hmm.
He was fighting with somebody online too, though. He's fighting with a lot of people. Who did I see him fighting with online? Where they told him that he pulled down all his shows because they suck so bad.
I mean, that could be anybody. You have to narrow it down. Anyone who ever watched them, probably.
Rob Saul, show us the great big pub in the sky thing you made in honor of Mr. Stuttering. No, I didn't make it. I think Byron made it. So one of the fans, listeners made it. But I'm the one that said it when I was screaming about Stuttering John and saying that I hope he goes to the great big pub in the sky. Doom's Paya. Tojo is pointless. Yes. I know. His big break was snatching the Anthony Cumia's arrest report out of Stuttering John's hand, right?
Yeah, the papers. Yeah.
And significantly, it ended up not being a good move because that was his out. That gave Stuttering John his out to walk off stage and cheat everybody of this, what everybody gathered for. Right?
Yeah. At the time, I thought it was really
ruined the show.
You know, Alva and John were like mad, but they should have been happy because otherwise John would have just sat there and read that for like, I don't know, half an hour. And then what would he have done?
Yeah.
So you're right. Yeah, I gave him an out. I honestly think it made the event better because who really wanted to watch him just read that for half an hour?
Yeah, I don't know, but something might have progressed out of it more, but then he just walked off. Lemmi, has Stuttering John reached out since his last departure? He was creeping on you for a while. He was creeping on you, Little Lemmi?
I feel like he creeps on
Every
anything that he
female that
knows has a
exists.
vagina.
Yeah.
So,
Or at least assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, does he really think he's reached that level of fame where anybody would fuck this sweaty, fat alcoholic because for clout? Like, who's fucking Stuttering John for clout? The guy, by the way, I don't know if this is true, so I'll say allegedly. There are reports on Reddit. Actually, Deb reached out to me because she's been out of the Dabbleverse, but she said she was reading on Reddit that apparently there's paperwork that Stuttering John has just took out a $30,000 loan on his mortgage.
Yeah, it's true. The illegal papers are out there.
Oh, wow. So he's not doing well outside of the Dabbleverse, is what you're saying.
I don't know why he just doesn't get back in it.
I know. Come back. There's a home for you here.
Yeah.
John. There's a world. He doesn't want Shuley to make money so badly that he's willing to put a mortgage out on his house.
Yeah, that's really stupid. I'll show him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So
do you think he told that at the bank? They're like, why are you doing this? Like,
yeah.
So
the shit and then Pinky's making all this money. Rob Solis was getting money too. And what was
would you have met Stuttering John? Would you have gone out with Stuttering John?
As friends, like a friendly thing? Would you have met up with him, or would you be too scared that he'd get extra creepy like he does with like Keanu and all them?
I would absolutely not spend any extracurricular time with Stuttering John Melendez.
Yeah, he was hitting on Sunflower Dragon for like 4 years.
What's this say? If script were that important, he would have had copy on his phone instead of one physical copy. Stuttering John's a coward. What's he talking about?
The script that I understand why Tojo did that. The idea was like, you're here to do a comedy show, not just read, these papers. So he's like, get rid of these papers and do an actual comedy act, because everyone assumed he was going to do some comedy, but he had nothing actually planned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and he should have done the comedy. I don't know. Do I have is this it? I don't know. My eyes are, that's it. There's the great big pub in the sky for Stuttering John. Skull. By the way, fucking Stuttering John and $2 Dan wishing relapse on me, and then they both say everybody else is play victims and everything's too personal. Everything's too personal with these guys, but they will fucking, Stuttering John will tell Artie to drink bleach and try to kill himself because he goofed about his stand-up act, but everything else is too personal. It's fucking insanity. A lot of these people in the Dabbleverse can dish it and can't take it. I used to be one of those too. I think that's a drunkard behavior, is where you just, spout off.
Yeah, because $2 Dan has said lots of things. I mean, his whole existence really was as a troll, which is fine. But I've seen him on Twitter getting upset that people are making it personal. It's like, you can't really pull that when you know all the stuff you've done.
Yeah. Oh boy, Karmic is live. They said Ryan A. $1.99. If Rob were to Google Lemmi OF OnlyFans, what keywords to use? What? If Rob were to Google Lemmi OF, what keywords to use? I don't know. I think I would have to pay Granny. I don't know. I don't think I could just Google it.
If you do, let me know.
Let me see. What's going on in the Karmic world?
How many DMs did you get, Lemmi, when you mentioned that people could DM you for pictures yourself?
I actually have been kind of going on a rampage of demanding people send me photos of their cocks because I don't believe they will.
Oh, so there's a trade-off in that that you'll send it only if
No.
they send a picture of their cock.
No.
There's no trade-off. You just get.
Oh, okay.
So have you gotten a lot?
No.
Oh, wow.
I have gotten very few, very brave souls, and salute to you, gentlemen.
All right.
Oh, you've actually gotten some
In every way.
cock. You've gotten some cock pics, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Send those over to Rob.
No, not the cock pics, please, no. Granny has those pics for cash. Yeah, I don't know.
Rob, you should send her one after the show.
What of a cock box?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she can laugh? No, thank you.
For the collection. I don't know.
Oh, she's starting a collection. I want to make maybe. Do you have at least 11? I can be the 12th, so you can start a calendar.
Oh, that's a good. I was gonna say a coffee table book, like a Dabbleverse penis coffee table book, but calendar is a good idea.
Yeah. Speaking of ski mask, big piece. He was always
the dicks of the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, that always weirded me out about Ski Mask and his friends too. They were always doing really gay stuff, and they would say it was gay if they weren't like, rubbing cocks against each other or feeling each other's cocks. It was always very kind of like Karmic, even how he gets all homoerotic when he gets angry. But he was very big on touching each other's cocks. It seemed like those stance on ski mask getaways were very homoerotic. Do you know what I'm talking about, Neal?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know any of them very well, but yeah, the first time I ever actually talked to Kevin Brennan, it was when Ski Mask was on, and Ski Mask like pulled his balls out live on the show.
Oh, geez.
And so I took a screenshot of it because it was also funny because Adam, like, he didn't notice it at first, and so they were just kind of like talking, and then Adam's jaw just like dropped like when he noticed that like he's just standing with his balls out. And so I made like an animated GIF of like his mouth opening, so I thought it was funny. And that was the first time I was around the Dabbleverse, but wasn't like on any shows or anything. And so I sent that to KB, and that was the first time I had talked with him. So my into the Dabbleverse, I guess, was a Ski Mask ball sack.
No, Neal's a fruit. What's that? What? An apple? Orange? What's so small, frail, shaky penis? Saul?
What's so fruity about taking screenshots of a
man's balls, a man's testicles? Yeah, that's the manliest thing you could do, according to the Ski Mask clan.
Yeah.
Let's see what's on.
Shut the fuck up. His name is in the credits for What could this conversation entail?
All right, guys, you know the assignment. I'm not going to sit and watch Karmic. You got to start sending him some Rumble rants and getting them worked up. We got to get him.
I really want to hear him sing "It's Raining Men." I think he would knock it out of the park.
Can someone Rumble rant? Do you know how to Rumble rant, Nasty Neal? I don't know how to Rumble rant.
I don't know.
I guess he can't get super chat, so everybody has to Rumble.
Oh, rant. I see.
Yeah. I know.
Friday. Dare I say? Up.
Wow, that's what I got to hit live.
But here's the thing: I don't give a shit about certain things. And people are like, well, why are you screaming?
I'm pretty sure it's a common thing not to give a shit about
my form of CB radio.
I care deeply about everything possible.
Saying hi. Yeah. It started like that.
He's blocked a lot of our chatters that were
kind of use this stream to come across different.
He's got
types
super
of
tips.
Life.
Oh, does he?
Tip him. Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah, he's got
so it kind of started that way. It was like,
yes, Melton tip.
Let's mingle with the world. And I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not.
Speaking of, I think this Dabble tip, or what's it called? Dabble tips, or
Dabble tip.
Yeah, supposedly that launched. I thought Saul show moderator, I thought Flimsy Greenberg was going to pop in and show me how to use it.
Yeah, I'm signed up to Dabble tip. I haven't set it up yet.
Yeah, I signed up, but I was told would get an email when it was ready, and unless it ended up in my spam, I don't know.
Yeah, I
didn't
got
get
mine a little while ago.
dabble.
I think you'll need. I don't think you'll be able to do it on StreamYard. I think you need to either use EV Mux or OBS combined with StreamYard.
Oh God, I hate that. I don't know. I guess I should set up OBS again, but it's been years since I've used OBS. And I'm already paying for StreamYard, so I'm not going to pay for.
Yeah, I signed up for a year. So
what's that? EV Mux or StreamYard?
Yeah, I've never used the EV Mux besides being on other people's shows, but I mean, I signed up for StreamYard for an annual, so you save money. So
show the
I hate
chat.
to sign up for something else too.
How do I show the chat on Carmack's screen?
I don't know.
Somebody told me to show the chat.
Show live chat, I guess.
Oh, here we go. Alert, you're being. Oh, here we go.
Sniped by Rob Saul. I don't care.
Seems really high energy tonight.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Come on. Talk about how gay I am. Let's go. Let them know I'm smoking a big fat black cigar.
It's really down in the dumps here.
Yeah, he's not even getting angry and insulting me. This is
He's usually
who gives a fuck.
No. He doesn't even care. He's given up. He's defeated. A defeated Karmic, we're saying.
I ain't feeling it. Nope.
No.
But whatever.
Why would you go live and just be like, I'm not feeling it?
Yeah. So now he's going to purposely not talk because I'm sniping him. Yeah, what an alpha.
He's showing you.
What's going on with my internet?
Did he just end the stream?
Maybe he ended it. Yeah. Yeah, he ended the stream.
Wow, you ran him offline.
Ran him off. We're bullies here. Look at us running other shows off the air. I hope Karmic's audience will come over here now.
Poor feller.
Did you ever, when you were knitting the blanket or whatever, did you ever finish that, Lemmy?
Oh, I have finished several since, and now I have a great big pile of brand new yarn that I'm going to make several more.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to run and get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. So yeah. How did you get into the Dabbleverse? Because I know you've been online for a long time, but what was like the first time, like the first Dabbleverse show, like you started to follow?
I don't know. I entered in on the back of Aaron M. Holt, I think. When he got to YouTube.
Yes. When before like everyone started to snipe him, like how different was he? And like how did he change like when Melton starts to snipe him?
I don't know. It's hard to explain because like we as an audience kind of made fun of him the way that everybody else kind of made fun of him, except just less harsh, I guess. It was more of like a family jabs, but we paid him to shit on him. I don't know. It was a more of a local, they had a more of a bigger local community vibe going on before the whole YouTube thing.
Yeah, because he was like on the actual radio.
Yeah.
Where he's not near you. I was gonna ask if you weren't local to him, so you didn't know about any of that stuff.
Nope.
Yeah. Rob kept asking about BYB, but like you didn't have a falling out with Quad. You just
no.
Yeah, you just started doing your own stuff. And I know that's not your shirt, but you started designing a lot of shirts.
Oh yeah. That's kind of what I started doing when I started streaming is I just started like with making emotes and I started streaming making emotes and then I just started talking to people.
Yeah.
But that's kind of been I like graphic design, simple cartoon like graphic design, shit like that.
Yeah, what program do you use?
Canva.
Okay. Yeah, I use Adobe, so I've never used Canva.
I'm still like navigating. There's a lot to Canva, especially like if you get a paid subscription for it. There's a lot of shit you can do, and there's like a lot of new shit that they're rolling out in it as well. So there's like a lot of beta testing going on with like AI and all that stupid bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't like it, but it's there.
Do you think Shuli knew? Is Rob Saul moderator wants to know.
I don't think Shuli knew specifically.
I agree with that. I know I've been in many arguments about this for some reason.
I also don't know enough to make it like an educated guess about it, to be perfectly honest with you. I kind of like don't give a shit.
Yeah, I also don't even know why, because they always talk about like that he knew, like, and most people say that Shuli knew. Like they never say like he was in on anything, you know, with his former producer. He just like knew before he went on live. So I don't even know why it would matter. Let's say he knew like the day before or something. I don't even know what difference it makes.
I don't even watch his show.
Whose show?
Shuli's show.
You're not a Shuli fan?
I don't watch the show. It's not the kind of show that I watch.
Oh, okay.
Well, what kind of
the kind of show that I watch like don't exist anymore. They like shut down. Like Corn Diff. I loved Corn Diff. It was a great show. He still has a bird channel. I watched that.
He has a bird channel? Like he watches birds, or?
Yeah, he has got like there's a bird bath and a bird feeder.
All right.
Different camera angles.
All right.
Hey, what's that name again? Because some of my eyes are
a Portrayal of Vengeance.
Oh, Portrayal of Vengeance. Congratulations. Happy 500, buddy. That's awesome. 500. Yeah. But look, yeah, Nicky got his haircut. See, he's looks like a different dog. He's not this fluffy Shih Tzu anymore. He's
not a cartoon.
Yeah. Yes, he's a real boy now.
Yeah, he's like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
There's a Pinocchio horror movie that actually opened this weekend, Rob.
Yeah, is Robert Englund in it or something?
Yeah, it honestly looks good, because some of these fairy tale horror movies are pretty rotten, like the Winnie the Pooh movie, but this one looks good. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Can I watch it at home, or I have to go to a theater?
I don't know. It opened Friday or Thursday probably, but if it's not playing, I'm sure it'll be playing soon, streaming.
Yeah, I can't. I don't like going to the theater. I'm not a guy that I loved COVID when every movie you could just when it was in the theater, the same day you could just stream it at home. I would so much.
I much prefer the theater.
Oh, fuck the theater. Get that.
That's the best way to experience a film in a movie theater, especially if you're with like other film.
That's a problem with other people. It's usually people screaming at the TV screen, especially the horror movies. Girl, where you go? They're throwing, making noise. I can't hear a goddamn thing.
I think that can add to a horror movie. If you go to see a horror or a comedy movie and people like interact with it, I think they can add to it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
but I go to a lot of movie festivals, so it's all movie fans, so they're not really yelling.
Yeah. It's not a bunch of drunk hood people that are just looking to talk over the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Robert Englund is the voice of Jiminy Cricket, I think, in it. And,
it's called Pinocchio Unstrung, I believe.
Yeah. Richard Brake is Geppetto. If you'd see him, you might know him from other horror movies.
Yeah. See, Oracle hasn't gone in damn near a decade.
Well, if Oracle 808 says it, who am I to judge?
Oh, Ava's here. Hi, Ava. How are you? Has Nasty Neal seen the ABCs of Death?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
What's that?
It's an anthology where they're all super short. They're all like a couple minutes long, and it's from A to Z. So they go through the whole alphabet, and each one's a short of someone dying.
Where can I watch that?
It's been out for a long time, so I'm sure it's streaming on somewhere.
I just watched one on AMC Plus or Shudder. They're like together, but I don't know. But the movie I watched it was a new 2026 version of The Faces of Death.
Yeah, this wasn't that great.
You didn't like it? I mean, it was
all right. The thing is, I probably would have liked it better if there was all this hype about it, saying that like it was banned for 10 years and they couldn't release it, and like the directors did a bunch of Q&A saying like they couldn't release it, was unreleasable, it was too taboo. And so then I saw it and it's like it's fine. It's not like particularly graphic or anything. So I don't think there was any reason they couldn't have released it. I think
it
they
was
just
from
sort of
had the fat chick from Euphoria in it.
No, I've seen Euphoria. So.
Euphoria was a good show. Did you watch that one, Lemmy?
I watched the first season of Euphoria.
Yeah.
And then the interest just fell out. I wasn't
bailed out. I don't know. Anything with Sydney Sweeney holds my interest for a good while.
She was in a couple horror movies the last few years that were good, like The Housemaid.
I didn't see Housemaid. Now I do want to see that one.
And then there's one where she's like a nun.
Oh, sexy. That's hot.
Let me look it up. Yeah, I like that.
Sydney Sweeney as a nun.
Forget the name of the movie. Yeah, The Housemaid was I think last year. Oh, Immaculate 2024. That one's probably streaming places.
I don't think it's Pinocchio Unchained. I think it's Pinocchio Unstrung, isn't it?
I think so. Look it up real quick. Yeah, Unstrung.
Yeah. You just racist, Rob. We need to scream at the screens. I know. That's why I avoid the theater. I'd rather just be at home where there's not people screaming at the movie.
I have fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I go to self-checkouts just so I don't have to interact with a cashier, And COVID was perfect for me. I loved it. You seem like you're probably not a very sociable out in person. Are you, Lemmy, or do you like to get out there and mingle?
Nope, I do not like to get out there and mingle, but I will because it's like a healthy thing to do, but I keep it kind of a closer knit circle. Kind of just hang out with my family.
Yeah.
Are you a horror movie fan?
My mom was a really big horror movie fan, so I kind of got sick of horror movie fans early as like a kid. So I kind of was turned off of that genre for most of my life because my mom crammed it down my throat.
My mom's a big horror fan, single mom, and so my brother's 9 years older, so she would bring him to the theater, to the drive-in, and instead of getting a babysitter, she would just bring me along. So yeah, I was watching horror, all movies really since I was like 4.
I bet you've seen The Mangler.
I have seen The Mangler. Yeah.
That's what
nobody has ever seen the fucking Mangler.
Every movie we mention has Robert Englund.
Yeah. 6 Degrees of Robert Englund.
Yeah. The only thing my mom crammed down my throat is her fist when she had a manic episode.
Wow.
But
dark.
until I got big enough to fight back. Is Neal still banging Sunflower? Yes, they're celebrating their 3-month anniversary of banging.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
3 months of being together. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think you guys. I don't know. Neal hasn't told me, but it seemed to me like they banged on the first date.
Well, yeah. If you go back when she called into
man.
the show, yeah, she said it was pretty early on.
Yeah, Rob, you definitely need glasses.
It was definitely very fast. The connection, all around.
But
we clicked right away.
I do need maybe, but the thing is my laptop's far away and I don't have like a huge screen on the laptop and the monitor's behind me. That's why I don't put it there. So I'm not looking like that. If it was on that monitor, I don't know. I just have a setup that doesn't make any sense, really. But it is getting harder and harder to read these chats. I feel like they're getting smaller. Especially that.
They're making the text smaller.
Especially after that incident at bartending at the R&B concert, Rob. I can agree with you that my people can't act right anymore. Oh, were you black peanut butter? Yeah, that was the police were there, everything. I found out too. I don't know if I came back and reported this to you guys, but I found out the next time I did a show at this event center that one of the women that attacked me, she was from out of state, but her state, she was a police officer. One of the ones that threw the drink and trashed the bar. They just let anybody do any occupation now for like, it's like, could you imagine that someone like that, a police officer, going to a bar and getting so sloppy drunk and upset about prices of the drink that they start throwing stuff at the bartender and trashing the bar. And then when I say you're acting like wild animals, saying that's racist. I mean, anybody that is going to throw things around and tear it apart like a wild animal, no matter what you look like, I'm going to say you're acting like a wild animal. If my daughter started tearing up I'd say stop acting like a wild animal. It's what wild animals do.
Gonna kick her out of the bar.
Jaws is top 3 of any genre.
You know, it's really funny. Anytime I'm on a Dabbleverse show and they know I like movies or horror, it's like that's like all they want to talk about is Jaws. It's like, yeah, I get it, Jaws.
I've never been a big Jaws fan.
I remember, John wanted to talk about Jaws. Like every time I talked to him, KB's talking about Jaws. When I was on a show with Teamster Tim, like it was on BYB, and like Quad was trying to end the show, and he's like, "No, we got to stay and talk about Jaws. This might be the last time I ever talked to Nasty Neal." I'm like, man, are you dying or something? But so we just had to we talked about like Jaws for an hour.
Kumi is a big Jaws fan.
I mean, I love Jaws. But
he had the Jaws jacket, and then when he moved to North Carolina, Bill Schultz found it in the compound closet, and he went in and had it altered to a small little frame, and it was a whole big, whole big thing. Missy was going off on him, and Kumi was pissed off. It was
it probably would have fit you, Rob.
Yeah, I probably am the size of Bill Schultz now. He's a tiny little fella. Rob Saul should send the link to Glenn the Alien. Who's Glenn the Alien?
Oh, God.
Do we know who that is?
Yeah,
I don't.
I think we might know. Yeah.
Who's Glenn?
I think they're in the chat.
Oh. Is it like a known person?
Yeah. It's Ava. Supposedly. I don't want to break kayfabe or anything.
You literally just did.
Well, I didn't want to do it. I was made to do it.
What is that, like a nickname someone gave her, or what?
They're just like, hey, Glenn, it's Glenn the Alien.
Glenn the Alien.
It's a character that's been on Husey a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's a real alien. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Who am I to know?
Who knows out there? I saw that movie Fire in the Sky in the theater. My mom and stepdad drug me to it, and I fell asleep and pissed my pants.
I was just say I fell asleep too, but I did not piss my pants.
I guess I've drank like a whole lot of soda. I was pretty young.
I thought this was last week.
No, that hasn't been in theater in decades. But yeah. Shots fired, Nasty Neal. Why are you trying to insult Ava?
I don't think I insulted.
Transphobe! No. Nasty Neal. How many government assistants is Javid on? Over under. Who's Javid?
Are you just going to keep asking the same question in various forums? I don't know, but
I don't know. I guess
I don't think that's actually their name. I think they misspelled it.
Oh God! Oh yeah, now I get it. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Are you? And have you ever had Ava on? Yeah, you have had Ava on Husey's show, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We love Ava over there.
Oh yeah, because I was on there with Ava one time. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my memory's worse. Like I used to think that I forgot stuff all the time because I did drugs and drank, but I still forget everything since I've been sober. I think I just am kind of retarded. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who am I to judge if you
Mhm.
are? Not any more or less retarded than everybody else around here.
Yeah. My dad, that's what he did for a living. He worked at Woodbine Developmental Center, and he worked with retarded people. And when he would get home, he would everything I did that was silly as a kid, he would compare me to one of the retarded people at work. He'd say, "Stop doing that. That's what so and so does at work." One time I was playing with a string or something. He goes, snatched it from me. He goes, retarded guy at work. He pulls the string from his underwear and goes, "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh, yum, 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 yum." So everything was compared to, I was always being compared to a retarded person. So maybe I'm just starting to believe that.
Yeah. It's a trend that's gone on till today.
Yes. I didn't pull the string from my underwear. I think it was just a piece of string. Jeez. Is it ironic to ask Ava is on welfare when the Davilverse is filled with whites on it? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is.
We got Gerald Hain. Older you get, the more short-term memory you lose.
Oh, is that it? I mean, is 43 that old?
Yeah, you're getting up there.
Yeah.
You're almost as old as me.
Yeah. Hey, I have the heart of a 42-year-old though. I wear this Aura ring that tracks my sleep and health and everything. And I just got an alert today that your heart is 1 year younger than you. Like my heart health is like a year ahead. It's I'm like, I'd be like impressed if I had like the heart of a 30-year-old, but like,
Yeah, 1 year younger.
1 year isn't really like
might even not be a whole year. It's like
Yeah.
a few months or something. Yeah.
They said a year. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Ava defending herself. Everyone that has accused me of it has turned out to be on government assistance. Who cares? I remember one time I was getting unemployment and people were telling me I was on welfare in the chat rooms. I'm like, that's not welfare. They're like, yeah, Rob's on welfare. I'm like, because I'm getting when I was out of work, getting unemployment. Send Karmic the link. I would. Karmic is welcome on the show anytime. But Karmic, I mean, gee, someone super chatted one thing about Rob Saul and he ended the show abruptly.
Yeah, I've tried to get him on the show before. I don't think he's going to do it.
Well, yeah, he's very hardcore Kevin Brennan. So most people that Kevin Brennan will pay to go on will not come on this show because they know Kevin will not have them back on. And especially, I mean, Kevin will talk about my wife and my cousin, but then if I say, that he has an attractive wife and she deserves better, he's like, oh, that's doxing, going too far. It's very odd.
I'll ask him, but I'm sure he won't do it.
Who, Karmic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him we want to talk to him. Tell him we'll be nice.
I'd like to go to bed. That's okay with you, gentlemen.
Oh yes, Little Lemmy.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, you must stay awake.
Good night, Little Lemmy.
Yes, thank you for coming on. It's always a pleasure to see you. And I love you. I'm gonna. I love you more than I should. Check her out on Houston's show. And when is that on?
6 o'clock. Most days these days. So come fucking hang out. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and come check me out in the mornings on my own little show on Twitch, my own little island on Twitch and Rumble. Come find me.
Well, thanks for coming on. I will talk to you off the air, and me and you are going to have a good heart to heart.
Wow. All right.
All right, Little Lemmy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night. All right.
I didn't know there was such a connection here.
Yeah. Well, I do the impression. It's like I'm one with Little Lemmy. I'm Little Lemmy.
I thought she left. Oh.
No. See, I got you.
Yeah. Damn, sounded just like her.
Come back to YTLL. What's that?
Come back to YouTube, Little Lemmy.
Little Lemmy. Yes.
Yeah, we could have asked her. I guess. Why Twitch?
Oh yeah, Twitch. Is that like a gamer thing?
Yeah, I mean, there's the Twitch, there's a Kick. I don't know.
Saul, you're bad at picking up social cues. You should have cut Lemmy a long time ago. Well, I don't know. I mean, we had her on. She didn't seem, but I remembered I've had her on before, and then it's like she's really not that talkative. That was like always her thing. People would say,
yeah. In Rob's defense, yeah, and this is no knock on Little Lemmy. It's hard to see if she's
yeah, she's always
any
got the
change
same
in her
expression.
personality. Yeah,
There's a few. I was looking.
She's probably a good poker player.
Yeah, I bet.
She likes the colors of Twitch better. Okay, it's all about the colors.
And there's no copyright strikes on Twitch.
I've been because so I used to do a film festival, a short film festival on Without Your Head, and Twitch did kick me off for content. It was like a nipple in a movie, and so I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe they're okay with copyright, but not nipples.
Like if I show a nipple, will YouTube kick me off?
I honestly might, to be perfectly honest.
I'll cover it up. I was just trying to give the trans girls some eye candy in case they're here.
They were in here earlier, but I think they got mad because we were messing around with Tommy. They were like, "You can't mess around with Tommy."
Oh, they like Tommy. Yeah.
Well,
we weren't. Tommy's messing around with us.
Yeah. It's like one of those people. Like they could come and say whatever you want, and you joke a little bit back, and then it's like, "No, you've gone too far." You know?
Yeah. Wow. I don't. That again. That's everybody in the Dabbleverse. They'll be as brutal as they can be, and if you come back, they're like, "Hey, what are we doing here?"
Yeah, that's how it was the other night. It was when Tommy was in the chat saying all this stuff, and then I was messing around back, and he was just like, he's like, "You've gone too far." And it's like, "Geez." I've asked how many fights we've gone into. None, actually.
Yeah,
none.
Does Ava want us to pop on? Ask her. Send Ava the link.
Yeah, she can.
She always has some good questions.
Mm-hmm.
She seemed to be getting on well with Kumi on BYB.
I think
is Ava like a new co-host on BYB?
No, I don't know. I don't know, but I think like the coast or a quad, and then it's Joe, JMO, and what's the Spurg Snake? I think, and then it just some regulars.
I don't know how do I have trouble. I have trouble getting anybody on this show now, like and like all these other shows.
Yeah, Tom Myers was like, "I will not be seen."
Yeah, and then you'll go on these other shows, and 15 other people will be on there.
Well, I do think you come on late is a big deal, but the
oh yeah, too late.
So I did set up Lemmy tonight, and Grillo will be on.
Yeah, it's like Grillo, yeah, and like I said, then a couple weeks ago, I emailed Kumi and I was like, could you think you'd come on the show for a little bit? And he didn't respond. And I was like, who am I to ask Kumi to come on this shit show? And then I'm like, then like I see him on BYB and I'm like, oh my God, just doesn't want to come on this show.
Exactly.
And this show is like poison, podcast poison.
Yeah, I seen him in the chat. I think you'd come on sometime.
All right. Well, I brewed this single cup of coffee. It's done. I'm going to go get it now. Hold on. I'll be right back, Neal.
All right. So Flimsy, I cannot come on tonight, but if we have some time this weekend, he would come on and talk to Europe. I would like to be here for that because I would like some details on the dabble tips as well, and let everyone know you got to sign up early now to Nasty Tips. It's gonna be it's gonna take over. You're gonna get if Dabble Tips gives you if they only take a 10% cut, we are gonna take a 9.5% cut. I'm just gonna undercut everybody. Is the plan for Nasty Tips. The biggest thing we've ever disagreed on, me and Sunflower Dragon, was my brother and I, every once in a while, we go to this, it's a Brazilian burger place. And I get this, Troy won't get the burger I get either, but I get a burger And it comes with sauteed onions, caramelized onions, and bacon, cheese, grilled pineapple, and grilled bananas. And that was the only thing we've really had a disagreement on. She thought that was just insanity.
Send the link to Ava.
Yeah, send it to her.
Okay. Rob,
Grilled bananas.
you've become a Shuli guy. I mean, I'm not saying anything wrong about it, but you're going to lose 90% of the dab and most of your old mods. Well, first of all, like, who cares who likes who? And for other things, to call me a Shuli guy, like I'm part of Shuli's team, or me and Shuli are in a partnership together. No, the guy was just nice, and we made amends after we attacked each other, and we made amends with each other, and we're on good terms. That doesn't. How does that make me a Shuli? And not that there's anything wrong with that, saying I'm a Shuli guy.
Yeah, I agree.
But
it's really weird. My experience for the last couple of years, I've been in the Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
I've got flack for being on with you back in the day. Not so much now, but back earlier on, people were like, why were you on with Rob? Whatever. And then I got more of that with John when I'd be on with John. But none of it really compares to whenever, and I've only been on with Shuli twice. 3 times if you don't include on here.
Yeah.
That's the one that people have the worst problem with. Like people actually like block you, and is if you have any kind of relationship with Shuli. It's very strange.
Yeah,
like
Brandon,
the hatred of Shuli goes I think is deeper than for Stuttering John.
I know. Brandon Deft, I remember, he was like one of the biggest Saul washers. A big Saul show supporter. He would do clips for the show for free. He was always clipping the show. He has not spoke to me or acknowledged that this show has existed since that day that Shuli popped up on the screen here. Yeah, people go nuts. But, hey. But there are some people that don't like Shuli that still come and watch it. That's what I think. You can like somebody. I'm sure, I don't know. Kevin Brennan doesn't like me, but there's some people that come here that watch Kevin Brennan, and why does everybody have to like and enjoy the same people as everybody else? It's very tribalistic. I don't know. It's just
he was saying that you get along in a relationship for you don't argue for the first 5 years. I don't know about that. That seems a little insane, but we did read that. That's why I'm bringing up 3 months, because if you ever, supposedly, if you're in a relationship after 3 months, like it's not an infatuation. It could be like a real thing after 3 months. Yeah. So after Sunday, Monday, it'll be a real relationship.
Monday, that's when the shit's really going to go down.
Exactly.
Most people aren't fans of ESO. See, Ryan A.
Well, no one's that. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, and Ryan, to Ryan's credit, he's a Shuli hater, but he hasn't stopped super chatting or even watching. You're still in here. You guys act like this is like the Shuli.
I don't think even he like barely ever comes up.
He doesn't even really come up.
Yeah, unless someone's.
And again, I'm not knocking that, and I'm not like trying to like back off and go, because I do. I like Shuli. He's a
I've honestly never had an issue with him my whole time I've been around.
I mean, the only issue I had with him is one that I started when I went after him for some reason, but I don't know. I went after everybody that.
I've always had pleasant experiences with him, to be honest. Yeah. It's not like I talk to him all the time or anything, but anytime I have, it's always gone well.
Yeah.
Seems like a reasonable human being.
Reasonable human being.
Well, that's actually rare, I think.
For his kind. He's a reasonable human being for them kinds of people.
Well, be honest. So I was going to say this, and I'm not someone who really brings that up a lot, but it's kind of easy to see what some people, I'm not saying everybody, some people just don't like the guy for other reasons. But if you start yelling at me, and you're like, why are you on July show? It's like, I kind of get why you probably don't like the guy. You know what I mean?
I don't care. I've never had a problem with Jewish people, to be honest. I mean, I've said some anti-Semitic things when I was drunk because I hated Shuli just because he happened to be Jewish. But I've never had any problems with Jewish people.
No, I don't have a problem. I have problems with people individually. not like
yeah. I mean, I have problems with groups of people that tear up bars and yell in movie theaters, but I mean, the Jewish people don't do that. Just a little,
But maybe they would. You probably don't go see a lot of Jewish films.
yeah. You think they yell? No, I mean, if they're going to a
see,
Jewish
like, Woody
film and
Allen
paying for it, they're not
comedies or
going to yell
something?
over it. Jay Scher. Shuli and TSN are always prepared to do a great show, very professional, different level than everybody else in Dabbleverse. He's a great guy too. A lot of jealousy out there. Jay Scher, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, I wish I had, a production and was as prepared as they are over there.
Mhm.
I don't claim to be, and I don't have a problem with them. And I enjoy the show. And I mean, when Kumia goes on there, it's a must see for me, to be honest.
Mhm.
I love when Kumia is on there. He really gels well with the crew over there, I think.
Mhm.
So
wow, Sunflower Dragon says she'll be free on Monday. Damn.
there you go.
Her DMs will be open on Monday.
Opening up DMs. Yeah, so I used to have I still do up in my attic. I used to have some, because I used to be a manager when I was in my late teens of a Suncoast video, late teens, early 20s. And so I would buy all like the horror dolls that came in. It was like, do you remember Suncoast, Neal?
Yeah, Suncoast. Yeah, I used to be in Cape Cod Mall near me.
Yeah, I worked at the one in the Hamilton Mall. Which, by the way, the Hamilton Mall, which is by me, is like one of those like ghost town malls that they posted.
Yeah,
malls.
God, like so many are like so people, unless you're in the area, like when I was a kid, or like when I was probably in my late teens and early 20s, the Kingston Mall was like the cool mall, and it's like just dead. I don't even really know how it stays open. For whatever reason, this mall near me, the Cape Cod Mall, is always packed. It's always been like the cool mall. Well, not cool to like younger people, but like people would come like from Boston to come down to the Cape Cod Mall. And I really don't get it now, because it's like literally the same stores that are everywhere. You know, it's like a Target and a Marshalls, and like all the malls are pretty much just the same stores. But for whatever reason, people
some
people
of the malls
flock
are
to the
still
Cape Cod
popping
Mall.
because Shane.
I think it's just the area, probably.
Yeah,
you know,
Scully.
Cape Cod.
Mine was on one of those websites. There was one, because when I used to work at the mall, it was like packed, and Christmas was crazy. There was a line for Santa.
Yeah.
This last year, they had a picture of Santa sitting by himself, just texting on his phone.
Sad, yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. Jay Scher, thanks for reading my message, Rob. I'd like to contribute to the show tonight. I'll send Venmo now rather than give you money. I always appreciate you,
that's nice,
Jay Scher, Jay Scher.
And my Venmo's at Headyverse.
Neal, he's talking about Venmo.
Oh,
Let's not get carried away. No, go ahead.
It's at Headyverse, HEADYVERSE, which I was using long before the Dabbleverse, so it's not a play on the Dabbleverse.
What is it again? What would be considered Dabbleverse related?
It's at Headyverse is my Venmo. Yeah, like head E. You know. So HEADYVERSE. I think this one is actually for you, Rob. When's the last time someone teared up a bar? Neal, you're a bartender. Genuinely, I'm not, but Rob is.
Yeah. What did it say? Put it back up on it. When's the last time someone teared up a bar? Neal, you're a bartender. Genuinely curious. Thanks. Well, I mean, it happens. But the last time that happened to me was Mother's Day weekend.
Right, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you had some pictures on here.
What's that?
Yeah, you had some pictures.
Oh yeah. Not a movie, but watch Penny Dreadful. There was a movie called Penny Dreadful that was pretty good.
Yeah. It's not Heady with two D's. It's HEADY.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
So it's not this. It's HEADY verse.
Yeah.
I had never watched Penny Dreadful, but we watched. We've been watching some season 1 together. It's her favorite show, And then we watched Creep Show together because she'd never seen Creep Show. So it was fun.
What, the movie or the?
Yeah, the movie.
I did watch the whole series, which I thought was pretty good on Shudder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to watch them all. I watched like the first season, and some of them are really good.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss, like a lot of stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we enjoyed. I mean, I love Creep Show. It's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I watched it a lot when I was a little kid. It was the first VHS tape my mom bought me. I still have the clamshell back here, and so that was fun. I was glad she liked it, or else it would have been all over if she didn't like Creepy.
Frank is getting worked up. He said, "Tell us the story from Mother's Day. It's cool you've never dealt with any unruly whites, and it wasn't a white who called your lawyer." So I'm not saying that it's only. I've dealt with unruly people of all genders and ethnicity. Yeah, but only one group I've dealt with that tear the place apart when they do it unruly. But I'm not saying a white person has never done that. Maybe they have. I just haven't dealt with it. There's pieces of shit in any type of any race, or it's really not about what edzticity you are. It's about what type of person you are. And I think, like, as like the groups we talk about that Anthony Cumia talks about a lot, it's not really just their ethnicity. It's like it's the type of culture that is being kind of put out there and hyped up and kind of glamorized to act like that, like it's cool, and it's just not. How am I woke? I'm woke now. Yes, both genders. Sorry, Noka Chaser. I was going more for ethnicities, but I don't know why I said genders. Hyped up by white racists. What do you mean hyped up? Well, I don't know. I'm just talking about the type of culture where people are fighting all the time and, tearing shit up when they don't get their way. And it's just like a culture out there that it's getting out of hand. And there seems to be people excusing this type of behavior all the time. But it's from anybody. I don't care what you are, what you look like. I don't care if you're purple. I don't care if you're from the planet Mars. People shouldn't go out in public and treat people out in the service industry or, out in stores, harass them, treat them like garbage, attack them, throw shit at them, tear things apart. It's just about having some couth. You know what I mean, Neal?
I know I'm from the mean streets of Cape Cod, so I've got a lot of street cred here.
Yeah. I keep let's see, Shirley Network and Lucy making fun of that disabled teenager girl. Seeing a hot chick make fun of somebody that's less desirable is disgusting. I didn't see that. What is it? Do you know anything about this, Neal?
No, I know. I've seen him mention that a couple times. It's definitely not my kind of humor. I can't really comment on because I didn't see it. That's not a cop out. I mean, it doesn't sound like my kind of thing. So, but the thing is, like, if you don't like that kind of stuff, just don't watch the show. I'm not saying. Look, there's no one in the Dabbleverse who's like a saint or who's never done anything wrong.
Yes, there is. You have Ava Riza. She's
well, that's true.
Yeah.
Saint Ava.
What's up, y'all?
Saint Ava.
How you doing, Ava?
Good. How are you? You're looking good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I was watching you on BYB. I wasn't sure if you were like a co-host on there now, but you did good on there with Cumia.
Oh, thank you. I've been going on BYB longer than any other show. Like before I was going on John's show regularly.
Oh,
yeah, so I love those guys. But yeah, Cumia was like, let's not yell. And then we just tried that out and I felt like it was a good conversation.
Yeah, there you go. It seemed like a very civil, and you guys seem to agree on more things than disagree.
Well, he actually convinced me, because before he got there, I was like trying to kind of argue for Chad. But he just came in with like a bunch of truth bombs, and it's like, I couldn't argue for him anymore.
Yeah. Why initially were you thinking you had to defend Chad, just out of curiosity?
I think that I have a bias in this space because I think most people here are not artists or not creative people, and so everyone has an incentive to shit on anything people makes and shit on anyone's ambitions to try to do something. And so I just have that bias. And so Chad wanting to do a special, I was trying to find a way to like navigate that, to like defend him, because at the end of the day, what he's saying he wants to do is do what he does. It's his craft. And the problem with it is that he's also, steals money all the time. It's like a lying thief. And so I was just trying to find a way to like bridge that gap while at the same time, like trying to encourage it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm honestly in the same boat. Like I don't think it's bad that he wants to do it. And I encourage him doing it. I've talked to him a little bit about it. But you can't just look over his past. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have a great track record.
Yeah.
No, and the point I didn't like have the like tits to make then was like a really lame point about how poor people are, and it's like, even you can judge Chad for what he does too, but I don't think there are that many people that could suddenly have $10,000 to just have any headroom and right now, like either and so I also like had empathy for. I was trying to find a way to be like, okay, look, you don't even know what it's like to have that much money in your bank. You do want to make a special, but yeah, I mean, most people don't have that kind of money, just in their bank. Most people don't have 5-digit bank accounts.
Yeah.
Unless
well,
they're,
I mean, the thing is, I'm all for that too. If people want to give them money, make a special, whatever, that's on them. People, what they spend their money on. But I do find it odd, and I don't know if it was Kumia making this point or somebody else, but I've noticed too that since this money's come in, Chad is openly buying a lot of new stuff and flaunting a lot of new costly things he's buying. It just seems odd that once he gets this money, that all these new purchases are coming through, and then he says, "Well, I made $300,000 last year." What?
Well, that was a joke. That was
he was joking. Do you want to riff about this? Because I don't want to like I don't want to like be a person defending him. But do we know how much of that is even true? We know that he hasn't bought a replacement microphone since he threw the microphone angrily when Kumia was fighting with him. Mm-hmm. So do we know for sure that he's made these purchases?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know he was something with a new bike. He was having a new TV mounted. I don't know. That's just stuff he talks about. It's not like someone's doing.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do himself any favors saying.
Yeah, it's not.
Did
like
he say he was having a new TV mounted? I don't watch the show all the time, so I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he tweets out about.
If he said that, then yeah.
And it's not like people are like, in his business. Like, I heard this. He's coming on telling everybody, oh, I'm having this done, having that done.
I thought it was funny.
They are in his business. Like I go on Quad Show regularly, but like, he's got the serial number for Chad's bike and the make and model of his car and the mileage on it. So like,
how about that? They say you're defending Chad, but then they say you should apologize to Nasty Neal for your comments on funding his horror films.
Oh, I made the statement that maybe Nasty Neal isn't even talented, and maybe he came across money at a younger age, and then so he's funding movies so people give him credits as like a thank you for the money. I made that statement.
That's not true, but
yeah. So do you want me to apologize for that?
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you.
Listen, I've got a lot of things wrong about you. I was wrong about Sunflower Dragon's existence, so I'll own that one too. Because it's a person that exists.
That. It's cool. It's cool,
yeah.
there's something about you, Neal, and we've been through this many times where you were one of you can really make me lose my shit. So.
Which is weird because I think I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but
that's what's so funny about it. But you're one of the only people that can make me like mad.
Because
I've told you this privately. You're one of the only. She's also one of the only people that does the same to me because I think I'm a pretty, very calm guy normally, and the only person I've like kind of lost my temper with is Ava.
Yeah, and that's what I said to you. I was like, I have to recognize that people I respect and trust are all saying Neal is a good guy, so it has to be me that's wrong.
You and Neal are like the Dabble versus Odd couple. It's
funny because we have so much in common, but like I'm not even sure we won't end up yelling at each other again in like a minute. But yeah.
I thought it was funny, like when Chad, when he even started the GoFundMe, like there was people like, oh, you could do this for free. And I'm like, I mean, you could, but it's going to be terrible. Like if you just like film it on your phone.
Oh,
if you're just going to do that, just put it on YouTube. Like it's not really something that you're going to be proud of or anything.
Let's talk shop on that. Don't you think that you could find one or two people, like a person, you get 3 like Sony A6400s, get a soundboard feed of the actual microphone, and then put a stereo condenser and capture the audience and do that whole special and make it look professional for under $3,000, right? At this point,
I think you could do it for a lot less than like, I think like people like Adam Bush and Earl Skakel are, it's not that they're wrong. It's like, they're going back, like you're going to hire like people, in SAG or something, or not SAG, but like professional people. And you could, like, if he was doing this in LA, like I have friends out there that would be able to record this with like real equipment for way less than what they're saying,
he's not going to do it in LA though.
I don't know anybody in Florida is the thing to give him any advice, but he probably would if he looked around, like maybe some other friends of his, or even people in the.
Well, even though it's not going to be on Netflix, it must be a Netflix camera. We got to have a Netflix camera there.
Well, no, you could get like mirrorless cameras for not that much money, and if you just know like 1 or 2 people that are just like, dude,
people have like the equipment,
yeah, like I have it, and it's like if you found 2 people that were just like know how to do audio and video, like he could do it. He said something smart today. Curiously enough, I watched his show today. And
look, Chad's track record. I mean, and then he keeps putting the money up. What's it up to now?
Well, that's a big thing. Is I wish he would have asked someone like advice before he launched the GoFundMe. First of all, I wouldn't have done a GoFundMe because that's people think of that differently. You should have done like Indiegogo or one of those kind of sites, which is specifically to like make something, as opposed to like I need money for like a medical emergency or something, and found out the actual budget to get it made. Because then you could say, this is the actual money I need, not just like have like a nebulous number, or then it keeps going up.
Absolutely.
And then you would put it up there, like, this is what we need for the different things. Like X amount goes to pay the people, the everything, the food. Because I know, but fun of the food, but you need that.
But I think your mindset is like, you've been on a set, you understand how much planning goes into it, you understand all of these things. Chad is kind of an imbecile, and then he also probably at no point thought he would get any money in that GoFundMe. Like you saw him when he was getting it, and that money like is the closest to love he's ever felt, like in at least decades. And so he was stunned. He was stunned that he got that money. So he never probably thought that far ahead.
When he went live and he hit the 8,200. Now, I do think he knew he hit it beforehand. So,
he knew it before, but he wanted to perform the crying that he did before.
But I do think it was a legit emotion about the idea that people gave him money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. That was the most love he's had since he made the perfect cup of coffee for his stepfather. So it's
the most love he's had since the last drubbing he got from Kevin on the show.
I even thought there was some stuff he said in there that was like, oh, if I saw more of Chad, he's more likable. Like, the idea that other people have gone further than him, that came up the same time as him. I was like, oh, this is like if he would talk, he's much more humble, and I think that makes him a more likable guy.
Like he's like above everybody.
Yeah.
So
I think he's also technically one of the better. Like, I'm not into that kind of stand up at this point in my life, but for people that are, I feel like he is one of the funnier comedians in this whole Dabbleverse. Like if you just watch him opening for Norm at Gotham, like he has chops that like Shuli doesn't have, and like it's probably better than even Kevin. So he has the ability to deliver that.
I can't comment on his stand up because I've never seen it. I just see what he does on the internet, which
it's curiously not as bad as you would think it would be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think even Kumia said that like, he's not a bad stand up. It's
I mean, he works, and people have him opening for him, so he can't be just.
It can't be like horrible.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with him, Rob? Like, I don't actually know anything about you two and your dynamic.
Well, he it was not good. He was when I was doing John's show, he was very nasty and hostile, and then he was talking about bringing people to my job. And hold on one second.
Yeah, then he was in the chat when Rob first came back and was like, he seemed genuine, like happy that Rob was doing well. And then he was talking about getting sober. Then he was going to come on, like I had talked to him about coming on, and then I don't know what happened there. I think he started drinking again. But he's I don't want to say anything too negative about drinking and stuff, but he's only been sober for like a week at a time. It's not like an extended amount of time.
What is his relationship with alcoholism? Like, I don't actually even know the answer to that. Like, is Chad someone that like that went clean for a long period of time?
I don't think
history of drinking.
I don't think he's ever been clean for a long period of time.
But he's recognized and stated that I have a drinking problem. I need to stop at different points in his life publicly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been very drunk on streams, but I mean, people have been very drunk. Doesn't mean you have a problem either. So
I have to.
Yeah.
I just saw ABCs of Death for the first time this evening. I was like really like moved by that. Like
really,
it's just like it's like you get like that reminder of like when you try to like write pieces or like direct like short films or something like that, like the way that the artistry of like them like communicating so much in like 7 minutes, like just to be reminded that you can do that, and then like think about all the time I've wasted setting up scenes or things like that. It was kind of beautiful. There's a couple of really beautiful vignettes in that movie.
Yeah, well, when I go to convention or festivals, I really like the short blocks because it's kind of like that idea. You see a bunch of short films by different people, and you can see like, and then some of them go on to make features, but you can see like all different people's style, which is cool to see. And then if you don't like one, it's going to end soon, so you can you're
seriously
there for an hour and a half.
Yeah,
and,
I was like really, I was surprised by how inspired I was by it.
Yeah, it's hard to do a short because people I think it's easy, but you got to tell a story within like
it's hard. No, isn't it harder than anything? Like, and that's go ahead.
Well, I was to say a lot of shorts are what I call like a punchline short. So you just have like it's like one joke kind of, not a joke, but it's like the punchline, and then some of them you tell like an actual story within a few minutes. And usually you don't have like, you can't tell a whole backstory. So it just kind of picks up in the middle of something. And,
but some of those directors tell a whole backstory just like so brilliantly, like in just like 10 frames. And it's just like, oh, you can do that. And I was like, oh, I suck at this.
Yeah. I saw it when it first came out, which was, quite a while ago, but
that's 2012. That was 2012.
Yeah, I know the guy who made Greasy Strangler. I think he did one. I don't know if it was in the first one or they've done like 2 or 3 of them.
Are you excited about the new Krueger?
The new what? Oh,
the new Nightmare.
Yeah. Well, I really didn't like the last reboot, but it's always.
It was the worst one.
Yeah,
it was. It doesn't even count.
Yeah, I mentioned on because in the remake they really go into him being a pedophile. Which is really in the original movie, but it's more like subtext. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to do that now because like everyone loves Freddy. People have like Freddy tattoos and shirts, so it's like you can't like, I'm gonna go see the new Freddy movie and he's like a child molester and you have like a Freddy Krueger tattoo. It's like, oh well, yeah, I don't.
I mean, so much of it is Robert Englund's face, and like they didn't even try to like I guess you can't recreate Robert Englund, but like that act, who was it that played him again? Like
Oh,
it's
it
like
was
a
the guy who played Rorschach in The Watchmen.
but even that mask, yeah, it looked like he looked like a gerbil or something.
Yeah. Everything about that remake's worse than the original one. Like the effects are worse. Like even in the original one, when he comes through the wall, like it's done cheaply, like he's just reaching through latex, but it looks really cool. And then the remake, it was CG and just looks terrible.
Did you ever see that? Like I think it was like the late '80s. They wanted to do. No, it was the early '90s. They wanted to do like a copycat of Tales from the Crypt, so they did Freddy's Nightmares. That first episode where it shows a court. Like to me, that was like the right way to do that.
Yeah,
but Robert Englund was playing him, so it's
In the reboot, they hinted that like maybe Freddy was innocent, which I actually thought was an interesting take, because then it gives like more reason for him to come back and get revenge if he wasn't a child killer, and like all like the adults like wouldn't kill this innocent guy, and then he comes back to get revenge on them.
Wouldn't it be funny if the plot line was that it turns out he was blackmailed by Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, I mean you could do that in a mod. Did you ever watch? It's a really long it's a documentary about all the I think it's called Never Sleep Again. And so it's a documentary.
Oh yeah, I watched that a million times.
It's great. Yeah.
Sorry about
It was
that.
crazy to hear them like, oh, go ahead, sorry, Rob.
No, I was just going to say, I'm sorry. When you asked me that question, Ava, I noticed my dog. I didn't realize how long I was on. He was doing like a circle dance around the floor, which means he has to shit. So I didn't want him to shit on the floor. So I ran off to let him outside.
Very sweet. Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah. Never Sleep Again. That's like 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
It was so funny to see them reflect on the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and just how at that point they were still like, we had no idea that this even could be interpreted as gay. Even though there's like the game was like Probe, there's like an ass slapping towel nightmare sequence
in it. Yeah.
Yes. Reverend.
I always do a first podcast to get Mark Patton on. After I watch it, I was like, man, I got to find Mark Patton. And
that's awesome. Really? That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, you had him on?
Yeah, a few times.
Reverend Rage, thanks for being a member for 5 months. Rob, you should start a GoFundMe too. Yes, GoFundMe. We're all starting GoFundMe. What are the jewels now? Do we know what the jewels?
I got some the other. I'm not sure. I assume does it? I don't know if it comes out to like money or something. I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know what it means.
Thank you for the 200 jewels, Marcus Sunshine. But anyway, the question you asked me when I left is my relationship with Chad. So there was actually a point where I had chats of his printed out and his picture, and it was at a casino in Atlantic City there where he would have been escorted out if he were to come in. And it was just, and then he would send me emails. One time he sent me emails telling me that he got his dick sucked, and that's why he was better than me. And,
what?
Yeah, it was so bizarre. But then when I got out, he was nasty towards me. He started making up rumors that my ex-wife made me go to rehab, or she would take me to court, which my ex-wife didn't even know I was in rehab till I got out. So anyway, he then sent like an apology type of email to me, but then he went on air and said that when Kevin Brennan yelled at him for being nice to me, he said, oh, well, he apologized to me. And I'm like, well, I never apologized to him, but like, it is what it is. So I don't know.
He's hot and cold with that. Like I was defending him in that Kumia video, but he attacked me today.
Yeah. What was he attacking you for?
Well, he said he's seriously considering doing this special in Portland so that Ava can see it. In the sense that he's going to show me that he can do it. And in my head, it's like, I was the one saying you can do it. We're trying to.
Well, I mean, the best thing Chad could do at this point is put out a very well-produced special. And but Kumia, it's just...
Yeah, he really has to put out something great.
Yeah.
And then,
do you think he will put out a special that is like well done? At least technically.
I hope so. I don't know. I think he needs to find people that know what they're doing and aren't going to do it for 30 grand. I know Earl Skakel said it would cost 30 grand, but I was like,
what do you think about one of the arguments I made to Anthony and BYB was what about the idea that he does seem to have his foot in the door with people that are doing somewhat okay in comedy, and what about the idea that the way that he will fuck this up combined with him doing a semi-decent special could be a success story. Part of it could be that he's just such a dirtbag that he got arrested because he ended up spending the money or gambling or well, couldn't those two coexist together? That's what I was trying to explore about him.
Yeah, and I think Anthony said not on purpose, but yeah, maybe it could.
Yeah, Anthony wasn't having it.
But Nasty Neal and I were saying it would be more it would probably be better if he just puts out a special. Everybody puts out a special, but I don't think nothing big is going to happen to the special. His documentary should be him working to make this. There's
a real story there. Even just some stuff that he said on his video and stuff.
And what a polarizing, hated. I know he says only 10 people hate him online, but there's a lot more. So I mean,
did he say only 10 people?
Yeah.
Because when he talks about his peers have gone past him, interview some of those people and maybe they have a reason why they think that Chad never went past a certain level.
Do we know if he even has a guy that he trusts that is kind of involved that can help him creatively, or just kind of?
I don't think so, because that's why
he's any ideas.
No, I think that's why he's always looking for other people, because he was even gonna have Tukey do it, which I thought come on, Chad, that's gonna be Tukey's funny and stuff, but he's just gonna use this for his own content. It's not.
I feel if Tukey would have done the best job possible for the job. Yeah. But I think that he also does a show with people that we're going to mock the shit out of it.
Yeah,
but I do think that if Tukey did it, he would have tried his best to make it as good as possible. He would have tried to execute Chad's vision. Maybe in the back of his mind, he knows that it's going to be stupid or whatever. But I don't know. There's something about Rocco where I feel he would have, to him, the funniest thing he could do was do a really good job in my head.
He must know somebody that doesn't do their own show and doesn't already make fun of him.
Somebody not in the Dabbleverse.
Maybe.
Do you think there's any scenario that will happen where the special comes out and Anthony Cumia will say, "Hey, you know what? I was wrong about."
I think Anthony would be honest if he. Yeah, I think Anthony would be honest.
I don't think so. If you would asked me this 3 weeks ago, I would have had a different answer. I think Anthony really is dug in about, when I was kind of riffing with him about it, it was he just wasn't capable of exploring anything that could be positive about Chad. He seems to really hate and despise him in a way where I don't know if he'd be objective about it. Well, but no, I feel he would be with most people, but he seems to really have a problem with Chad.
Well, Chad does have a track where he lies. I mean, all the time. I mean, it's just been proven lie after lie. And then every time he says, "I'm telling the truth," and then it ends up being a lie again. So, I mean, you don't know. And then it's just, again, I agree with him where it's not a good look where you're, first of all, claiming you do very well in life, but you need the money for this GoFundMe. And then you start buying when the money starts coming in, you keep raising it and you seem to keep making purchases that have nothing to do with the special. Not that it's anybody's business what he buys, but I mean, if they're giving him money because they think he's putting it all towards a special, that is the actual definition of a grift.
If that's true, then there you go. I just don't trust. I've just been on the other side of a lot of the people that are making these claims about him, and I know they've lied about me, so I don't trust anything they say. If Chad said that he was getting a TV installed and I just didn't see it, then it is what it is. But I haven't heard today. I heard him say he is spending all of the money he has on the special. I haven't seen any proof that he's blown the money yet.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm not. Listen, it's more than likely that it's going to happen. I just haven't seen it.
What would he be spending it on right now, though? What would he be spending any of the money on right now for as far as the special goes?
That's a really good question.
What would he be buying?
I don't know. Well,
they need someone to like put it together.
Well, I think someone like him, like the thing that we don't see but we know is going on is just the abject poverty that he lives in. And so I think his back is against the wall in a way where I don't think his basic needs are being met because he doesn't have the money to do it or the like maturity or ability to like remedy that outside of doing stand-up gigs. So I don't even know what he would spend his money on. But at the same time, that could also be a reason where it's like, maybe he could just come through and do a special because the world has been beating him up and he has been handling it poorly every single time and making an ass out of himself. And he's suddenly like potentially gonna have $20,000. And I don't know how it is for you, but there's times where I've been so poor. And then when you finally just have that weight lifted off of you, something can create and be good. And maybe that's happening with him. But maybe I don't know. I don't even know why he dresses the way that he does. Like, so like maybe he buys sneakers or whatever that person would wear. I don't know.
Sneakers. He needs a new pair of sneakers for the special.
Like he just buys like vintage Jordans for like $800.
I want to know what his plan is to do with it because he says he wants it to take him to the next level, but I don't know what that means. Like once it's done, is he just going to put on YouTube? Like I don't really understand spending that much money on a special to just put on YouTube.
Soul Show moderator says, I wonder why Anthony hates Chad. Perhaps Kumi. Yeah, Chad claimed that he was beat up by a group of men and that yelled that this is Kumia country and ended up turning out to be a lie.
Because the idea of doing the documentary, that could appeal to people outside of comedy, outside of the Dabbleverse.
But also bring new people into the Dabbleverse.
Yeah, you could it could play at a festivals. I don't know. I think there's more things you could do with a documentary.
See, I don't have as much as I'm being optimistic about the actual stand-up special. I have no faith that he would be able to pull off the documentary because that would involve like him having humility.
Yeah,
like you'd have
to get someone
being
else
self-aware.
Yeah, self-awareness is
he couldn't direct it. I think you need to give someone else the reign of that and give them control over it. So
does he have the ability to like relinquish control like that? And
probably not. It would be hard for me to get too involved in it just because of all these things.
Now, Ava, do you think, and I'm not trying to stir up any shit, but just, you co-hosted on the same show I have. Do you think Chad is any less self-aware than John?
I think John's incredibly self-aware.
You think John's self-aware?
I really do. Oh. Do you in your whole experience with him and the conversations you had with him off the air, you've really concluded that you don't find him to be self-aware?
No, I mean, no, he just doesn't seem like to understand, reality to me.
He has that really. My experience with him is that he has that instinct where he'll do that defensive thing that he does since we've seen him on the Stern show. But I've just kind of learned to find ways to to diffuse it, and then he just owns it and recognizes it. And
I feel like he thinks he's a lot more famous still than he is.
I don't believe that. I really don't believe that.
Yeah. Because he left the Dabbleverse and with no plan of employment, he thought he was going to make this money at conventions, and now allegedly he's mortgaging off his house for money.
If I think any fair arbiter would look at that situation and see that it kind of challenges the whole riffs that people have had about him. It shows that he's a guy that can just, if on a whim, just take out $30,000 in equity on that and get a decent loan with a good interest rate that he has a lot of time to pay back. The image that is presented about him is that he needs the show just to pay his rent or just to pay his mortgage. And to me, that was a win. And you see that with the way Shuli responded yesterday, which is like 3 hours later, he reposted the GoFundMe because people like Shuli thought that John didn't have the ability to just like pull out 30 grand like that in a loan. So I think it shows that John has more money than people thought he did.
I don't know, Neal. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't think he has more money than. I mean, he took out a mortgage on his house, so
Yeah,
he must
usually
have needed
people
the
with,
30,000.
I mean, I guess that he owns a piece of property that he can mortgage it, but it shows that he needs money, and I don't know, is it because of is this court stuff still going on, or
No, maybe money to live off of. I don't know.
No, it was like he was in a situation where he's taking the lawsuit seriously. He never was going to just represent himself, and I've had talks with him about it, and like he recognizes that he actually has a really strong case, and that it's actually worth it to invest in an attorney properly. So yeah, that's a big cost out of nowhere to have to come up with 20 grand to defend yourself in a lawsuit like that. So he did a logical thing and was like, all right, I'll take 30 grand out on an HLEC loan, and it's not even like he's took the 30 out. It's just he has the option to. So I didn't even know that you could look up loans like this until this happened, and then I
didn't know you could look up bankruptcies when I found.
So when it happened, I was like, this is like a fake Vince thing, and then I like looked up. I was like, is this real? And then I found out you can just look it up, and so I looked at his whole. I learned so much about mortgages during it.
Yeah,
and it's like. No, he's like in good standing. Like that, his ability to take out that loan in his own name and not like his mom's name, like everyone's saying his mom or whatever. It just shows that it's like, oh, I'm getting sued. Okay, I can just do this optional 30 grand loan that's not high interest, that I have a lot of time to pay back. And like he's fine. And so to me, that was my takeaway. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't have said that if I didn't deep dive it yesterday and kind of learn how it worked.
Are you still in contact with John?
Yeah, I talk to him every day.
Do you really?
I love him. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're like actually like we talk about music and songwriting and all kinds of things. We talk about politics. Nothing that's interesting to people here. But we've talked about that stuff. I talked to him when he found out that what's Dabbling Doofus put the mortgage out, and then we had like the conversation where we're both like, you can look that up, and then yeah.
This Duke needs
but he was like, well, it's. But he was like,
he was like, hell of a tattoo.
But he was like, did you see the numbers on it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's a good mortgage. It's a good mortgage, and it's a good loan. And it's not like he took the 30 grand out. It's just he can take out 30 grand if he needs to for this lawsuit. On Monday, he has to, the attorney.
It's got to irritate John that when he did his GoFundMe that it did so poorly, and then the likes of Chad Zumach is has $12,000 and is buying new bikes and TVs and sneakers.
I feel like that's probably how he feels. He hasn't said that to me, but his relationship with GoFundMe, he never even felt like he should bother doing it because he just knows everyone hates him here. Yeah. So it's not like he felt like he would ever get money in a GoFundMe.
Yeah. Tabby Benedict, $2. Personally, I prefer Dr. Huge over 8.
This is a true story. A couple days ago, someone actually was asking me about if I saw when Ava did this character on Stuttering John's show, and he there's like this wrestling fan. I was like, at first I was like, what? I was like, oh, you mean that they legit thought that was you? And I was like, no, it's just like this other guy who does the show.
Yeah, I still haven't even seen that one because I was like I was just gone for a few days during that.
That's funny.
It's just lame.
It came up just like it was like not even a week ago. Someone was asking me.
Yeah, that's a lame storyline to me. I don't know unless you think I look like it, and I'm not.
I mean a little bit, but it's not like
okay.
Now, is this the type of loaning? I didn't really look at the paperwork. What's that? What's that say? A HELOC loan?
That's not how that. Yeah, it's a HELOC. That's not how that works at all. He has 10 years. I can't believe I know. It's so fucked up that we know this about people in this space. This is so like when I was talking to him about it yesterday, I was like, I can't believe I know this is about your mortgage. Oh my God, it's a 25-year loan. For the first 10 years, he has to pay just only the interest if he wants to. Again, he hasn't taken the money out. It's just he has that line of credit, or he has that ability to take out $30,000. For the first 10 years, it would be just interest on it if he took it out, and that interest on that would be like $200 a month. Then it's a 25-year loan, and then for the rest, then he has to actually start paying down on it. And the only risk of it is if the interest rate, if like the federal interest rate, not federal because it's the Federal Reserve, but it's not really federal, but the fluctuations in the interest rate, but it's a safe loan. Anyone that knows anything about this, which I didn't until yesterday, but it's a safe loan. It does not reflect a person with bad credit or that has no options or that doesn't own their house. It's a person that's like, fuck, I'm getting sued for potentially $30,000 a couple weeks ago. Let me take this out. And it was easily done.
Yeah, it is. They can find it. The Dabbleverse has taught me a lot. Like I should have never used my real name, but yeah, I remember when I filed for Chapter 13, I talked to John on the phone. I said that becomes public, right? And I was like, he's like, I think so. And then yeah, like 2 days later after I filed, it was like, it was all over the Dabbleverse. And then even one time, my lawyer said you have to take 2 classes. He just said take this one, and then in like 5 months take the other one. So like in where between, they sent a letter and we're like, hey, you need to take this second class. And when I got the letter in the mail, the same day or the next day on the Dabbleverse, the letter was posted on the internet with like Rob Saul refusing to take class for Chapter 13 bankruptcy. I mean, they can find anything. Who know? I'm not. I'm not that savvy to do that. But
dude, that's in the last year, like. Because I just graduated, like I was like a nerd about psychology, but in the last year I've gotten so interested in law and the way that like we don't have these protections about privacy, about these types of things just from being in the Dabbleverse. Like it is stunning to me that you can look up every mortgage and like lien that someone has put on you, because it's not like the government is loaning them to people. So why are those always public record? It's very invasive, and I guess it takes the Dabbleverse to like make me realize that you can even do it. But right, like that's weird that you can look up his loan.
How did someone even like know to look it up? Is what I'm like. Do they just constantly look him
It has
up,
to be Vince. It has to be Vince.
Yeah, I mean, how would people know to look up? Nobody like. How would people think just Rob Saul might be filed for bankruptcy? Let me check. They have to.
I just assume there's people are just looking this up constantly.
Like, yeah, somebody's got to be looking and punching in names constantly, looking up. So I don't know.
No, and I looked it up, and I was just like, and I was like, is this how it is in every state? And it's like, yeah, some states have like you have to make an account or whatever. Because I was like, can we look up Shitware's mortgage?
You just look up Shitware.
Yeah, Shitware. It's under.
I did.
Underwear. Dark.
But unlike him, I would never post it everywhere.
Dark 177 $4.99. Thank you, sir. Congratulations on day 183, Rob. You're killing it. Thank you.
Dude, seriously, congratulations. I've had so many friends that have attempted what you're doing that have just failed, and some have died. And to see out day 183 is like really impressive. I honestly didn't think you had it in you, and so good on you, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. And I tell people too, because like there are times where I'm like, oh, I could really use a drink. And the first thing I do is I think about my daughter, and then the second thing I do is I have this in my living room. One wall is a complete mirror, and I'll just walk past that wall with my shirt off, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to stay clean. You know why? Because I used to, when I was a drunk, I used to walk past there and I'd have to walk past the mirror real quick and cover my eyes because I would be so disgusted with myself in the mirror.
Oh,
you play Goodbye Horses? While you're
No. Send Keanu the link.
Yeah, I don't think, is that the real Keanu?
I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's Keanu.
You can't change names on Facebook. I mean,
someone said it was a fake Keanu, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, then they retracted.
All right. Does she want on?
What have you been doing with your time, Rob? What are your days like now?
I mean, I'm still doing intensive outpatient 3 days a week. I'm working 5 days a week and between 12 and 15-hour days. So I'm keeping myself pretty busy.
How's that going with work?
Work's good. I mean, and it's like there's sometimes like going to work. I used to go into work drunk, so I mean, that was like like walking into work, like and thinking, I could really loosen up before I go to work. But I keep myself focused. But like at work, actually making drinks, it doesn't bother me. Like the other day, someone spilled a beer all over me. One of the cocktail waitresses. Then I use this liquor gun, and when you shoot it, sometimes it's on the ice and it squirts up in my face and stuff. But wipe it off. And
I mentioned this when it was, I believe, Carl mentioned like, oh, he's not going to be able to handle being around booze when he's bartending, and I was like, well, I really doubt you were allowed to drink when you were bartending anyway. So,
especially in the casinos. Like now, if you work at like a shitty dive bar, they let you do shots with the guests and stuff. But casinos were union. I mean, if you get caught drinking, you're terminated. So,
but I think it's when people quit, like none of that matters anymore. It's because you're just in a different like headspace. It was like Jackie from the Stern Show when he talked about when he quit drinking, he had all these fears about being around alcohol and things like that. But I think it's like when you make that decision, then none of that matters.
Yeah. And, and another thing is people actually like to be like, people that used to not want to be around me are always like, I'm not even that much of a social person outside of this, but now people are always wanting to hang around with me. And it's like, oh, people actually like being around me now. And, I'm not this obnoxious drunk that's, and actually,
that's a good feeling.
Yeah. And especially when I mixed the pills in, I was a really obnoxious asshole. But
that was the hardest part when I quit drinking was I thought people wouldn't want to be around me anymore at social events, like at conventions and festivals. So I thought I'm going to be boring now.
Hey, our good buddy Clay Dabbler's here. Are you and Clay Dabbler still beefing?
I don't know how he feels. I always love Clay and respect him.
Clay is a legend, especially on in the Dabbleverse on the Stuttering John show. He's Clay is.
I'm always the most envious to that type of visual artist. Like the work he makes is just like fucking genius. I would do anything to be able to like just make one of the pieces that he makes.
Yeah, send Clay the link. I always send Clay the link, but he never comes on. Yeah, he never comes on. Oh, and Liquid Cryptid says you can create a Google alert for Stuttering John and get every update.
Yeah, if you're a fucking fat, obnoxious stalker loser. Sorry.
Kiki says can't tonight in Florida having a bubble bath moment. Well,
all the more reason to come on.
Yeah, they would love to see you in a bubble bath here.
Love you, Kiki.
Just think of the super chats in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, please come on in the bubble bath. Boy. So well, Clay, how is Clay? Has Clay been active online at all, or I haven't heard from Clay in a while.
I muted him on Twitter because he was just going so hard at me, and for some reason with him, I just didn't want to ever fight with him out of respect for John, but like he was really pushing it, so I don't see his Twitter feed.
Yeah,
because I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, Clay Dabbler, we love you. We miss you, buddy.
So you and Sunflower, you guys are still got it going on.
Yeah. Sunday's 3 months anniversary.
What were you saying? I was setting up my camera. You were talking about like the argument you had was about.
It wasn't really an argument, but I was just joking. The only time it was more of a joke was this burger place my brother and I go to every once in a while. It's a Brazilian burger place, and I get a burger that's got caramelized onions and grilled pineapple and banana, and that was the biggest argument. She just thought I was insane.
Yeah.
What was her side of it?
No, she's very anti-fruit and savory mixed together.
I agree with her. It's a psychotic thing to put a banana in that burger.
You said the same thing. Yeah,
a banana.
Grilled bananas, bananas and pineapple.
No pineapples. No, I mean this is horrible.
Yeah, my brother's the same way. He said I should have my time card revoked for eating pineapple on pizza, but I'm very pro.
Yeah, I'm not big on pineapple. I love fruit. I'll eat like a pineapple mango tray, but I don't want it on my pizza or burger or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Apples and sausage. I don't know. There's a lot of things that work.
Are you still doing a podcast with Sunflower?
Yeah. She's setting up her new studio, and then we'll start. We actually might. I don't know if she got the desk or not, but whenever she gets all the stuff set up, we're gonna start streaming more regularly.
If you could suggest one area of improvement for her as far as your relationship, what would you suggest for her?
I don't know. Everything's clicking really well, so nothing at the moment.
You would prefer that she liked and was turned on by you eating bananas?
Oh, mate. Well, no, I told her she was. I will not make her, but she'll try it. She'll try it and see if it changes her mind.
Yeah,
she's open to trying.
She's open to trying new things.
Yeah,
Does she do third input?
Yeah, do you guys experiment sexually?
Yeah, quite a bit actually. Yeah.
Also,
I won't go into maybe we might go into details on the show.
Yeah,
probably not. Have you, Rob? Have you gotten laid now that you're this handsome, like stable broadcaster?
Oh yeah. No, I don't even have time to get laid. And I'm trying to get my old job back at my other casino I was working at. I'm still fighting with that. But the casino I'm at now, like, it's all like very elderly people. Even the cocktail waitresses, they've been there since like the building opened. I think they came with the building. So it's like, one of them has a hunchback and purple hands from arthritis. And
wow, that's pretty hot.
Yeah. So yeah, unless I start banging some old chicks, I mean, I really have no contact with anybody but people at work.
Are you into like older chicks?
No,
Rob's only dated like people like 20 years younger than him, I think.
No, I think that older women are like wise to my bullshit. Maybe I can pull an older, maybe I can like pull an older woman now that I'm more stable and together, and not like in a wild addict. But yeah, it's not that it's always younger than me, but I've never dated anyone past their 20s.
Has Neal go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, and that's not like me saying, oh, I'll only date women in their 20s. It's just never happened. No woman that's past her 20s has ever dated me. Even I think, even my ex-wife, we were divorced before she turned 30.
Are you on like the meetup apps?
No, I haven't done that yet. The meetup apps, but
has Neal considered living a less selfish life and moving closer to Sunflower Dragon?
It would be nice to live closer, either her closer up here or
has she asked you to move closer?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I would think moving to Florida would be a better move than everybody packing up.
I don't know.
Massachusetts.
I don't know about moving to Florida. No, I miss Massachusetts. Massachusetts is one of the most beautiful places ever.
Yes, we actually have a vacation planned for this fall, so she can see the leaves change colors in Massachusetts.
There's nothing more beautiful than the fall in Massachusetts or anywhere in New England.
Yeah. Well, Sunflower says, "I assume I will move closer." Yeah.
Did you say "I assume" like passive aggressively?
No,
I guess I have to fucking move closer to this cocksucker.
I mean, she's I don't like to get the politics on the show, but she's a much more liberal person. So both of us are.
What are your politics?
More I'm much more liberal guy. Rob knows we're friends on Facebook.
Yeah, he's
Oh, you're saying that you're liberal and she's not liberal?
No, we both are. So this area is much more. We both fit in more.
Yes,
up here.
My parents, like, when they guilt trip me about not visiting them, it's like, you guys live in South Carolina. It's like, why don't you come here? It's a big ask to ask someone to come to South Carolina or Florida.
Yeah, well, South Carolina. Yeah, you can go. Maybe Anthony will let you stay in his guest house.
We'll have a place to stay. I just don't want to. Every time I go there, the last time I went there, I got a punch in the face immediately. Like just the first night at a bar, I just got a black eye, which was like 5 years ago.
I said, Liquid Cryptid said Ava consumes too much porn and is a Reddit degenerate. Jeez.
Whoa.
I don't watch porn at all.
No.
No.
Well, maybe you don't watch enough porn. And so.
I know they.
I also don't use Reddit.
Yeah.
Liquor Cryptid is wrong about everything. Like I've never seen someone that just misses the mark about just basic things that are happening in front of him. I think he might have like some kind of Asperger's or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he doesn't understand what's happening.
Yeah. Sunflower Dragon wants to know: is there too much? Is there such thing as too much porn? Yeah, you know what? When I went to Florida, they were making fun of me on WATP when I first got out because I was talking about when I was in Florida, you can't get on porn sites in there, so I had to. While I was,
you have to like put in like your name and like.
Yeah,
is that true?
Yeah. So I ended up getting one of those. What do you call them on your phones where you can bypass it?
No, like a
VPN.
Yeah, that's it. A VPN. I bought a month for the month I was in rehab. And then I canceled it when I got back to Jersey. But I bought a VPN. I was like, there's a lot of time I was going to the gym, swimming every day, going to the beach. But I was like, I need a little release sometimes. So, no porn.
What's your favorite kind of porn?
Mine?
Yeah.
I always just search big tits. I'm a big I'm a tit guy.
Oh, so you're like karmic.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. And I'm the
you
same
like them
age
comically big, where they like,
no, not
the person would
comically
just
big,
fall
yeah.
over. Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to like the big fake ones, but now I always like the big natural ones. I like when you can tell they hang down a little. I don't like those ones that stick out straight and look like.
Maybe you'd like some of those older ladies then at the casino.
No, not that low, but a natural drop, a nice little heavy bosom,
Right. Where you guys at with Grillo at this stage of his trajectory?
Grillo, I talked to him today. He's going to come on the show, I think, next week. So
okay.
Rob looks like he challenges people to chess at Miami Beaches. What?
I was undefeated in chess club.
I've never played chess before.
Really?
But
were you popular? Were you popular in high school, Neal?
No, I was in chess club.
Yeah.
I watched the horror movies when that was not cool. I played Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh boy.
Were you angry?
No, I was in like advanced placement, like physics. Like no, I was not cool.
You were just kind of like a science. You're a science nerd.
Yeah, and math. Yeah, and I watched professional wrestling.
By the way, Mars, I told you I need a baby Cormac crying.
Back when wrestling was not cool at that time either. Like,
wrestling is not ever cool. It's so weird.
No, it definitely did from like 96 to 99 had like a big boom, like when the NWO and Austin.
I went to the NWO shows.
In 94, then a couple years later, like you'd go around and everyone had NWO and Austin shirts. I was like, wow, this is really weird. Like,
how is it not gay?
What wrestling?
Yeah.
It's like men. It's like shaved men wearing like briefs with bulges, just touching each other, and it's not even real. Exactly. So there's like this yenta like theater. It's like theater, but it's men with their balls in each other's faces and with shaved. Like, how's that not gay?
There's a lot of history of like gay wrestling promoters and even like so when John Cena, when he first started to get big and he wore like a lot of like throwback jerseys that were big and loose. And they say that like some of the older people told him, no, you have to show your skin for both the women and like the gay people, because there is like a big gay fan base.
Yeah. Do you like Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I grew up with him as a commentator, and then to see him.
I know. I interviewed him a few times on my podcast.
You interviewed what?
Yes.
I would do anything to interview him. He's How did you get that interview?
Through his publicist. He was writing conspiracy books, and his publicist booked him on the show. This was over 10 years ago. So, I mean, way over 10, probably closer to 15 years ago. So it's like, I used to get a lot of good guests because not everybody had a podcast. Now everybody has a podcast. So it's not as easy to book like, guests of a name. But back then, it wasn't like a thing where like, oh, this guy could just be in his basement, in his mom's basement, recording for two people,
Jesse Ventura is like that true TV show he had. To me, it's one of the greatest things ever because it's just him just walking into different conspiracies and then just being like, I was the mayor, I was the governor, I was, and so like if the JFK one, he just takes the gun, he's like, can't do it, and the verdict is in. Like it was a conspiracy. The best one was the reptilian one though, because he was just like, I don't buy that one.
Yeah,
he just drew the line at reptilian humanoids.
Yeah, he always had he was on it with one book, and I remember the last appearance he did on the show, he was promoting a book called Democrypts and Republicans. Like Bloods and the Crips. Yeah.
You know the weirdest thing is I don't know how old is he now? I feel like if he ran for president,
70s.
like everyone in the country, including like hard left people and hard right people, would vote for Jesse Ventura. Like they would just be like, "Yeah, I'll vote for Jesse Ventura."
Yeah, he won as governor as an independent, but he is very anti-Trump. I know that.
Yeah, he's like that popular. Like I know people in South Carolina like him. They're just like you would think that they would be pro-Trump, but they're just these populist, right-wing people. But they just still don't like Trump. But I mean, he's not that. He's like he's a populist. But
Tommy Jordan hating in the chat room, $2. Thank you, Tommy. So it's like Grillo. Your show was good. Enjoy decline. Thank you.
Do you recognize that Grillo has just basically made an ass out of himself every single minute he's been on camera since he came back?
Well, I mean, he's done that since his days in the Howard Stern show.
Okay.
He was never known as like a bright, charming guy.
I saw an old video of him though. He was really fit. I wouldn't even.
He used to be a good-looking guy.
Yeah. Well, he's still a fine-looking man, but yeah, he was really fit, young guy.
No, he's like.
I think he's a very handsome gentleman.
Do you think he's do you like him, Neal?
He seems like a nice guy. I really don't know much about him, to be honest.
I think she's asking you if you think he's a talented broadcaster.
Well, yeah. We'll find out next week when he's on the show here.
Yeah, he's
so you have a book.
Yeah. He's always sending me like Instagram messages of stuff I don't know why he's sending it to.
Yeah, he gets me
confused. Like what?
Neal all the time.
I don't know, just like like stuff like your friends would send you. It's like oh, guys from Jersey be like, and like some skit or something, just like random weird shit,
My favorite shit about him is like, because he is honestly probably the most unintelligent person that we've seen in the dabble. Like no one is that, just like as far as like IQ points. And like when he was doing his show regularly, like he's so stupid he doesn't even know how to title his episode. So like he would just resort to, it's Monday, Thursday night, and then even with that, sometimes he would get the day wrong or misspell it.
Well, have you know what I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if you've seen it. Lemmi left a while ago. Ashley, she had to go to bed. She was up late.
Yeah, we've been live for like almost 3 hours right now.
Oh yeah. Have you watched any of Bob Levy's stepdaughter's reality show? Me and my daughter watched some of it.
I have not. I've heard a lot about it this week, and in my head, I was like, "All right, this weekend you need to just take a look at it."
I know.
I did. At first, I thought it was a bit, but no. Like, I guess he really has a reality show. You saw it?
Me and my daughter watched a couple episodes, and we were fascinated to watch the rest. But I'm waiting for her to come back over. She doesn't want me to watch any of it without her. What's that? I watched Rob interview Grillo after reading his book. Rob glazed him. What's that mean?
She means that you were sucking his cock.
Oh, I said his book was I enjoyed his book because it was Howard Stern related. It was an interesting read because I usually don't read. And
be honest, did you actually read the book?
I did. I read the whole book, and I'm not a big book reader, but I enjoyed the book because it was like I was a big old school Howard Stern fan, and there was a lot of stories from the Stern show. So I
feel like that about like WATP where they're like playing the John audiobook, and I was like, oh shit. But when I listened to it, it's like I end up just being interested in what he's talking about because he's actually talking about like some inside baseball there. So yeah, anyone that worked on the show, I hadn't either. But like when they play the clips and make fun of him, in my head, I'm kind of like,
I actually have John's
I'm
book.
interested in what he was talking about.
Yeah, I have John's book. I never read it. They sent it to me when he released it. So his book company contacted me, and they were like, "Would you want to interview John Melendez?" And his book came out. I was like, okay, and so they sent me the book, and then they actually sent me John's email. This was way before the Dabbleverse to set up the interview, and I kept emailing him. Giving him dates, and he just never actually replied. So, but I have the book upstairs somewhere. I should bring it up and put it on the bookshelf. Bring it down.
What's your favorite horror movie of all time?
Well, I mean, Universal monster movies I grew up with, and
if you had to pick one,
maybe Frankenstein, the original Frankenstein. Well, not the original Frankenstein, but the Boris Karloff Frankenstein.
Tommy Jordan says $2. How dare he not let my hate sink in? Marinate. Okay. And then another from Tommy Jordan. Rob, you only date 20-year-olds. Don't watch Bob's Daughter. Yeah, that's the funny thing. I don't know if I've know you.
What's this show about? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's about her life and being like a viral sensation and all the hate she gets for cosplaying and looking like Ariana Grande. And
she's a viral sensation. I didn't even know he had a daughter.
She has over 1 million followers on TikTok.
Bob Levy's daughter?
His stepdaughter. It's Gina's daughter.
Yeah,
oh no shit! I didn't know
he's
that.
He's in the documentary. Like, not. I don't know if he's in a lot, but he's in.
And by the way, I've hung out with the daughter. We went to a comedy show. The daughter. I mean, because I've always been friends with Bob and Gina. But the daughter used to have a thing for me, and it's when I was fat. I remember it was before my back surgery. I was wearing a back brace, and I was fat. And
is she hot?
She's very. I mean, she looks. If you think Ariana Grande is hot, then yeah, she looks like Ariana.
Did you fuck her?
No.
She was like a child at the time.
Yeah. No, she was 19 or 18.
She was legal. She was legal.
Okay, she was legal.
I thought she was younger than that at the time. Right?
Oh yeah, but the thing is, she is closer to my daughter's age, a lot closer than mine. So yeah, it would have been weird. But she would text me a lot. But then when she got this boyfriend that's on the reality show, whether she stopped communication with me, but she is.
Has she seen you since you lost the weight, Rob?
No, would it matter? She liked me when I was fat.
No, I don't know.
Dude, you should go in for it.
Maybe she's like, could you hurt your back?
I think one of the reasons she stopped talking to me when I was an addict is because I said awful things about her mother when I was like venomously.
About Gina?
Yeah,
she seems sweet.
Yeah, she is, and
I mean, she hates my people and everything about what I am, but she seems like a nice person. I like her.
Keanu says $4.99. Thank you, Abba. Please watch Turning the Page, then call me. Yeah, the daughter's name is Paige, and that's the show. It's called Turning the Page.
I've not watched it either.
I'll watch it this weekend, Keanu. Yeah, I'll report back to you.
Abba, you got to promise to come on too after you watch some of it, and I want to hear your thoughts.
It's worth watching.
Does her boyfriend on the show have a back brace?
No, he's actually
maybe just that was her deal or something.
He's a young, in shape African American fella.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Whoa! You're saying that Bob Levy's stepdaughter, who's Gina's daughter, is an influencer with over 1 million followers, who has a reality show, and she's dating an African American male.
Yes. He's not, but he's like one of the.
He's one of the good ones.
No, not one of the good ones. I wasn't going to say that.
That's what.
I wasn't going to say that. He's not like that. He Ebonics like yo type. He's like very like.
He's one of the good ones.
He's not Tommy Jordan.
Oh God, what's Tommy Jordan saying now? She was 16 when you were texting her. Just checked. He said no, she wasn't 16. She was 19. You dummy.
Why is Tommy Jordan all up in your shit?
I know. She was 19.
He's very broken up. That he thinks Rob stole me away from me.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did kind of betray him and just jump ship.
No, I would have done both. Honestly, actually, I was on with Tommy, and he was the one who got us talking again. He brought Rob on the show when Rob came back because we hadn't talked for quite a while. And,
Well, Tommy, you need to understand that you're kind of all over the place, and I've watched that show a lot that you two did together, and you put Neal in a lot of situations where he just had to suddenly just cover for you because you would disappear or spaz out, and you kind of had to like awkwardly run the show. So it's probably was a stressful experience for Neal, but he's nice, so he's not going to say it to you.
I had a fun time. It's possible to talk to more than one person at a time, you know.
Yeah.
But I love Tommy.
Yeah, no, I like Tommy too.
Yeah, Tommy's.
You love him so much that you threw him under the bus for Rob Saul.
No, he didn't. The thing is, he didn't stop doing Tommy's show to do this. Tommy just saw him doing this show and was like,
Yeah, Tommy was the one who banned me.
Is that how that went down?
Yeah, Tommy banned me. He banned me from his from his StreamYard because I used to, help run the StreamYard, and he banned me from it. So
People here are so petty. Like they get something going, like the beef, the meat shows and all that. It's like within like a month they just start arguing with each other, and they suddenly become drug addicts, and like everyone just, it's like we're in the Dabblers. Just you guys should be able to get a show and just kind of not be so petty about the most retarded shit.
And I remember I saw Tommy. He was sharing beds with like multiple men while we were doing the show together. So.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
Tommy doesn't need Neal. No, Tommy needs content. That's all. He says he's pretty even keel. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
but no,
I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he just keeps typing 16 over and over in the chat. I said I didn't even meet her till she was after 18. Paige.
Sunflower, do you think that Tommy Jordan's hot? Like, would you fuck him?
Oh God. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna say yes. That'll go over real well.
She's on. She's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
That's what's so funny about it.
Yeah. What he said. Yeah, he says, nah, we had great time, and he spoke to me all the time. He was a bully.
Yeah, that is what I'm known for. It
was the best of times.
You can be a bully.
Oh, come on.
You start like shouting and barking and demanding agency and control.
Yeah, it's the DJ Curly Bear coming out, and when he starts demanding that fat ass.
Well, I will say Sunflower Dragon does like it when I'm demanding, but not.
Oh boy. Yeah.
All women like it when men are demanding.
What's
how about that? I don't even know if I believe that. I just said it out loud.
I'm a demisexual. What's
I am too.
What's that mean?
I don't remember.
Did you just hear that? Okay. It's a funny rumor that I'm texting with a 16-year-old. Okay, yeah. Hilarious.
Oh no! I look. Yeah. I am too.
Yeah.
It's always everyone gets so fixated on like just like you have sex with men or you have sex with women. I like the idea that it's just like someone's mind or someone's anything could make you attracted to them regardless of anything. What like would you have sex with me, Sunflower Dragon?
Oh boy. Sounds like an offer.
A decent proposal here on the show.
Sorry about that.
Demisexuality, I looked it up, is a sexual orientation on the asexuality spectrum where a person only feels sexual attraction after forming a strong emotional bond with another person.
Yeah, wow. I 100% relate with that.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much pussy I've had to just like pry off of my tits.
Oh, jeez.
When did Gina send that? Was that after I Sunflower should have sex?
I guess. Tommy Jordan is so jealous of me. You're jealous because a young, attractive girl found me attractive. Even
Tommy, do you want to come on the show? I'll send you the link.
Oh yeah, Tommy. Yeah.
Has Tommy been on the air at all?
He was on here just the other night.
Was it the last show we did?
Yeah, the last show we did. It was just very brief. But then he literally started to roll up into the fetal position and he got really upset.
Now that the dust has settled, Rob, how do you feel about John?
I really
is there a part of that in the sense that is there a part of that would like to reconnect with him, or do you feel vitriol and animosity towards him?
No, I don't have any animosity. In fact, I said he was right. I said the Dabbleverse isn't as fun without him. I said that on the show the other day. I said it was it kept things exciting and lively. I said things are. I noticed it's getting boring, and he predicted number declines for this show and others, and he was correct with that. So
he was. Yeah. I haven't been here when he leaves. I met him and then he left right away, so I didn't really feel what it's like to see him every day. But he was right. Yeah, about everything he said.
I know. I said, I'm eating my own words. I told Neal on the last show, I said, I was the one yelling, go away. Nobody wants you here. Nobody. And then I'm like, I kind of miss John being here.
How do you feel about the decision that Shuli made to incorporate defamation for things like calling Frog a felon or quoting something I said and suing John for it?
I honestly, I do think that, I think that muddied the lawsuit. I think he really should have just stuck to the, I wouldn't have brought any money stuff in or the defamation.
Yeah. I think what people are going to find, as I've always said, is that the DMCA argument doesn't work legally. That doesn't mean that that's the way that this should be. But YouTube has created a system where they don't want to navigate this because so much of their content is them making money off stolen content. And Shuli, I guarantee you, Shuli's lawyer saw that and was like, we're going to have to throw in defamation here because the DMCA is a loser.
I don't agree with that part. I don't think putting the defamation was smart, though.
Yeah, Sunflower Dragon, she's in law. She says she doesn't agree. And by the way, maybe this is why Tommy's got so much animosity. Tommy and Rob made the Transverse top 10 of the hottest dabblers. I'm a threat to him. Yeah.
Sunflower, you haven't figured out you're wrong about this yet. There have been numerous attorneys that have basically said what I've said, that have looked at that lawsuit in the Dabbler.
She said she agreed. She said they shouldn't have brought defamation into it.
No, I'm talking about the DMCA part of it. The DMCA, the reason, if you remember, Shuli said the kickoff is coming on Monday. The lawsuit's going to drop on Monday. And then there is a 3-week period where they just didn't do anything or mention anything. And I guarantee you, his lawyer was like, you're going to need to put something else in here because we can't win this. The way that the law works, John is protected. And that's why they crowbarred in so desperately, defamation about Shuli calling Frog, or about John calling Frog a felon because though he was convicted or the charge was a felony, he pled down. If you're doing that, that means you're not confident in your DMCA case. Does that make sense to you all?
I'll be right back. I need to refill my drink, but I'll be right back.
Oh, jeez.
Am I talking? Do you want me to leave?
No. Refilling his drink. Hold on. Tommy Jordan says, your show sucks. When's it start? His live years. Tommy, you're the one to talk about show sucking. You do nothing on your show and then you pull it down out of embarrassment every time. I mean, you produce nothing. Your big break was snatching the report out of Stuttering John's hand. After that, you have nothing. Which was a fail. No matter how you feel about John and Anthony have a long history of a problem, and that was a moment between those two men. And Tommy had to interject himself like a little bitch. Well, and I feel too. Also, it gave John an excuse to go off the stage once it did that. I think it probably would have been more content if John would have stayed up there longer.
John was happy to keep doing his accent. I know that nobody could understand how he could feel that way, but I feel the same way. John was ready to keep going. Yeah. But no, Sunflower, are you also saying that Judy is wrong. The attorney that she had is wrong. Nick Recato, when he talked about it on Hughesy's show, is wrong. And you're saying all of those lawyers that also looked and concluded the exact same thing I've been saying this whole time, that they're all wrong, Sunflower? Sorry, Rob, I didn't mean to ask your chat.
No, you're fine. Well, here she says, why was John striking for the show The Raid that Shuli had? Completely unrelated to him.
John never struck The Raid. But The Raid is also a hack. It's like, let's do another show that just depends on other people's content because we're not creative. Sorry, I forget that you're friends with them.
Listen, I'm not to tell you where everybody has to get along. Like somebody said, "Oh, we don't like this show anymore because you're a Shuli guy," and it's like, but just because me and Shuli made amends after we attacked each other doesn't automatically mean that that.
My assessment about that, and I jumped on you initially, is what you said. It's that I just came back. I'm sober now. It's a big deal for you. And he reached out to you, and that meant something to you. I do think that you will admit when they do fucked up things. Now, after that, I hope that's the case with you. I don't think you're blindly like a Shuli person, but you are having a human reaction to what you interpret as like a human connection.
Yeah, and he's always, and he continues to reach out off the air and check in to see how I'm doing and that I'm still sober. I mean, it's I
do think that there's some evidence that's been confirmed where, like, because you came back with Grillo, and so Grillo kind of piggybacked on your sobriety in this weird way where he was acting like he'd made these changes, but it was like, wait, what? Grillo didn't go like, but he was just leeching onto what you were saying, and so you suddenly both became friends with Shuli, and like we're in this fight with John. And
I don't know what. No, they were something different. Chad was the one piggybacking off my sobriety, saying that he started counting days and stuff.
He did that too.
Yeah,
Grillo did it too. I can't remember the exact quote, but Grillo did it a couple of times where he was like, I've made some change. Like it was just, there was this vibe because you were back, and everyone's just like, it became John is the enemy of these people improving their lives, and Grillo kind of just stole some lines from you. And I'm just saying that we now have seen that John was right and I was right about Shuli with Grillo, because Shuli has now, because he has no content, thrown Grillo under the bus and is starting to attack Grillo for content. I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, Bob Levy does a lot of stuff goofing on Grillo too. I mean, it's
well, Grillo's a retard. I mean, come on. I was like, you watch it. He was on BYB the other night, and it was just like, it was so bad. It was like he was making these critiques that are so clearly like him, and it was like when was it on your show where like I came on and he was just so comfortable admitting that when that beer sales Jerry person like helped him, he like came over to his house and helped him run Super Tips because Grillo's an idiot and an imbecile and can't just run a podcast.
Yeah.
And he just threw Jerry under the bus and just accepted all of these allegations against him, and later admitted, well, I didn't know that and then later admitted, those aren't true, but everyone was starting to not send me super chats anymore, so that's why I did it. And it's like, well, then you're a bad guy. Sorry.
Sunflower Dragon says John absolutely struck the raid multiple times and said it on his stream.
John doesn't even know what the raid is, Sunflower. What are you talking about?
Well, he probably just knows it was they were live. You know what I mean? John
never struck the raid. I don't think John doesn't know what the raid is. I guarantee John doesn't even know that's a show they do.
Yeah. Clay Dabbler.
I don't know.
Dabbler saying John only struck when they use this contact, not raid.
Yeah, that dude, Sunflower, come on. Like I bet you $1,500 that John never struck the raid.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I'm good for it.
There you go. Taking a bet, yeah. Clay Dabbler says,
Hey, Swan Song, you just keep saying bullshit whenever I say anything, but you have nothing else to say about it. So go fuck yourself, you douchebag.
Who?
Swan Song? I don't know who that is.
I just see the bullshit Abba. Hold on, hey, 1,000 joules. What's that say? Corgi. A dog, naming a dog. Yes. Well, I have a heart on now. Yeah. Look, Tommy Jordan's is talking smack to you now. Ava sounding tart. Are you on drugs, Ava?
No, I just am getting more drunk.
Someone asked what I was drinking. It's
I've started feeling the buzz, baby, in the last 15 minutes.
What is that?
It's cherry vanilla and Adirondack seltzer.
Yes, Sunflower. Sunflower. Send them the link of. Wait, why am I high?
Clay
I smoke weed.
Clay Dabbler giving 1,000 joules.
Whoa!
Goat trophy.
Joules are really stacking up.
What are joules? I just don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Thank you for the joules, Clay Dabbler. I am wearing them with pride. I'm actually, I took off work Monday to go to a meeting to go get my 6-month chip. That'll be my newest jewel.
Cool.
Yeah, so, geez, these people are brutal. Send Clay a link. Clay, would you accept a link?
Yeah, I'll send the link if he wants. I doubt he'll. I mean, I don't know. I doubt he'll come on, but
he has once before, but that was
Clay, come on.
Yeah, I sent. They asked about Todri. I sent Tommy the link. If he wants to pop on.
Is my microphone still working?
He says, "No, I'm not good." Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
No, I'm serious because I can't hear it anymore.
And what's that say? High on something, not weed. You're Rob 6 months ago. Okay. Yeah, KJ.
I just drank a full space dust. Those are strong.
What's a space dust?
It's like a West Coast IPA.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I have heard of that. Space Coast.
Why is Tommy attacking me?
I don't know.
I was just defending you, motherfucker.
That's why I had to put that up there. Because yeah, Tommy goes after everybody. I don't think I don't think Tommy Jordan's playing with a full deck, and I say that with all sincerity.
Tommy's an incredibly intelligent person, but like whatever he does,
I don't know.
Beyond that can make him a different guy.
There we go. Tommy wants your love, Ava.
He's got my love. I'll send you my titties tonight again, Tommy.
Again? Oh wow!
Again, I send him every night.
Damn.
Oh, Tommy's mad that every time Ava sees him on the show that you try to sexualize him. He's not a piece of meat, Ava.
That's the opposite. He's sexualized me like a gajillion times.
Yes, Tommy is salty today. I will say.
Well,
that.
come on the show, Tommy. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Do it up, Tommy. You could come on as a cup of coffee or whatever you want to do.
The coffee cup.
Yeah, what to use the filters?
Yeah, last time I think he came on the show, he was a cup of coffee.
Oh, he was a cup of coffee.
Yeah, although he didn't have any. He didn't have video. He was just audio.
Yeah.
Where you at with Carl lately, Rob?
Carl from Who Are These Podcasts?
Mm-hmm.
The last time I spoke to Carl, I usually have keep in touch with him through email, but I haven't even done that. But the last time I talked to him was when I went crazy and started striking everybody. And then
that was funny when you did that.
I know,
because you're acting like you just came up with this fresh idea, but it was just what John's been saying for 3 years. You're like, well, if they play my content, then I'm going to strike them. If I make it private, it's like, Rob, this.
I know it wasn't a good look. I will admit that.
I agree with it. I agree with that.
Tommy says he's sober, but Ava's on gas station drugs.
Do I seem like? Would do you guys feel like I'm on drugs right now?
I don't know. You seem the same as you always are to me, unless you've always been on drugs. I don't know.
Just like a psycho cunt.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think kratom is like the.
Oh,
I
yeah,
never heard of kratom until the dabble first. Then I just hear it all the time.
Yeah. Swan Song, $72. Or Ava, you ever been blind in Texas?
Is that like slang for something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I assume so. I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you ever actually just gone blind?
Are you looking it up, Neal?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna look up.
Blind in Texas. I guess it's a song by Wasp.
Yeah.
Oh, the implication is that I look like the male singer of Wasp.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got me. That hurt my feelings, faggot.
That was one we really had to dig into.
Beef. I don't know who Beef McLarge Big is, but they're saying a lot of sexual stuff about Ava in the chat and wanting to know Ava's bra size and
34C.
34C. There you go, McLarge.
Now people can send you gifts. They'll send you bras. You have a PO box that people can send stuff to?
They usually just send Narcan.
I was going to say I was just about to say that's what I got from you on Narcan kit.
I gave my PO box out for my birthday this year, and I got some really bizarre stuff.
Sunflower. If you're saying that John claimed that he did that, I will admit that I was wrong. That he knows about it, but you're gonna have to send a clip proving that he struck them if you want the 1500. That's the bet. And that's not me welching. You guys understand that distinction?
I don't know. That seems a little.
She said John struck. She said John struck.
And like he didn't even know what it was, and she said that like
I didn't bet on him not knowing what it was. I bet on him not striking them for the raid. That was the bet. And I supplemented it by saying he doesn't even know what the raid is. You can rewind it if you want to.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
A clip of John saying I struck the random show. I don't know. Well, there you go. It's out there. They're claiming that John has not struck the raid, according to Ava. But
he definitely has not struck the raid.
Let's see. Well, I mean, don't you get like?
Why would John strike the raid? The raid doesn't play him. You think John is monitoring their other material?
Well,
honestly, he probably doesn't pay attention to the names. He probably just won't.
No, we don't.
Yeah, maybe
he just knew it was on that channel and just probably assumed all of it's about him. Is what I would assume.
Yeah, maybe he struck the raid just so he was going through striking everything on the Shitwares channel.
I just don't see him watching. Like when he would strike it because like, you know, Vegas or someone would send him a timestamp of like the clips being played of him. The idea that he would actually like engage with the raid and then type into a computer and like submit a strike is just inconceivable to me. But we'll see.
Well, somebody says Stuttering John's striking over thumbnails. I don't think the raid would have a John thumbnail.
Yeah. Like when I was going on his show and like reporting to him about what they did, I couldn't even watch the raid to tell him about how shitty it is. Like none of us.
Well,
I don't think anyone.
I mean, he probably didn't have to. He doesn't have to watch a whole show to strike it. He could just go and strike it, or report it.
Yeah.
But he did. Okay. It's just I. Wait, has she sent you the?
No, I mean she said she'll send it to me tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Well, next show we'll play.
I thought it was multiple times.
She actually doesn't. She's just on her phone at home. She doesn't have the computers.
You know she's wrong.
I mean, she said she has like the timestamp and everything.
Is this like a real bet, like where she has to pay me?
Yeah, she says, Ava, I'm gonna want to donate the 1,500 to a charity.
Yeah, but we're both gonna agree on the charity. We both are majority report fans. There's nothing we both wouldn't want to donate to. Yeah, it's fine. You don't need. Just admit you're wrong.
Can we get Neal in a little hat with a propeller on it? Okay, thanks.
Whenever I see Neal, I'm always imagining him with the propeller hat.
When I first, when the first time I was ever clipped on the show, it was Christmas, like 2024, and I was on, and I'd always wear like weird Christmas hats, but I was wearing this elf hat with like a bell on it, and like so that was like clipped all over the place. And I remember Anthony was talking because I was when I was going to go on Shuli Network, and Anthony's like, "Oh, the little elf guy," and I was just because that's like the only thing that he had seen.
What show did you wear an elf hat on?
Your show.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You were probably too out of it to realize.
Yeah. Any holiday show, I was extra drunk or high or whatever. She said, yes, we can all agree on the charity. Thoughts on the rumor Kevin Brannon is dying of terminal cancer?
Damn.
Something is happening neurologically with him that is just making him decrepit and making his mouth hang open in ways that are just very like indicative of what?
Aren't his teeth rotting out of his head now?
Yeah, someone actually sent me a picture if you want to see it.
It's
misery loves cavities. Somebody put
we are like watching him like because he's like right at that age, like we're watching him lose like 20 steps rapidly. It's rapidly happening.
Yeah, he's
that last thing where he was that clip of him where he was about the dabble tip, where like I guess the person Flimsy Greenberg created a dabble tip system, and then Kevin was attacking him for it, and Flimsy was responding, and he was just like, I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm saying if you use dabble tip, you get to keep more of your money. And Kevin was like treating it like he's trying to stick it to him. He's like, no. But if you look at it, like Kevin's mouth is just hanging open with the phone, like next to his head, his stupid head. And like, yeah, he just looks dehydrated. He looks like one of those like dehydrated crows that are walking around in the middle of the street, like when it's like 100 degrees out, except less elegant.
You're not a big Kevin.
Why is he so against like these other things? Like it would be smart of him to sign up for dabble tips. He would have to pay way less percentage, to YouTube.
I guess because he's
to answer your question, Rob. Like I'm always here for him. I think he needs to be here. I love him, but he's a piece of shit. And the darkness is. Did you see that? He went on Ray DeVito's show.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the clip, but I saw it floating out there. But it's one of the ones I didn't watch yet.
You should watch it, Rob, because it really, to me, was like it opened like a whole new dimension about the way I look at him. Because like it is so darkly abusive, and he's so like connected with all the vulnerabilities that Ray DeVito has. And he just like psychologically abused him in front of everyone and made him into just a bitch and like just a little piece of nothingness. And Ray ended the show as soon as Kevin left. But like the darkness of that interaction to me was like, man, Kevin's fucked up.
When I first was in the Dabbleverse, I started watching the shows. That was the main show I watched was MLC. And he was always like, he would yell at people, but it wasn't like so mean spirited.
Exactly.
He had Ray on all the time, and he even would say like Ray has like a role to fill here. Like people like feel sympathy for him, and so he like knew he was what he was. And then like as the years went on, like he really just started. I think it actually was when he got Ray to leave the Shuli Network. He was like he told him like he didn't want him on the Shuli Network, and Ray laughed. And then after that, like I think he knew like he had like power over him, and just really.
Yeah, I wasn't here for any of that. Like all I know is what I only just started watching Ray clips, but there was something there. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the more money that that he started to make, because he was the first guy to make like real big super chats, and then I think the more money he made, he just gets mad that anyone else makes money at all. Like he thinks that if anyone else gets any kind of super chats, it's somehow money that he should make.
Right. But like to me, like that dabble tip. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
The dabble tip argument with Flimsy, it shows that like he just is choosing. He doesn't want to know that people are making money on super tip. It just reinforced that, and on dabble tip, he would rather just lie to himself and believe that he's making the most money because he just wants to use Playboard. So it is a delusional.
That's it's not on there.
Like, and he got so mad. Remember, he was like on the phone with him, and it was like, because he just was like, no, I'm deluding myself right now here.
Yeah.
I'm telling I have a number one little fucking foam gay ass thing, and I'm saying I'm number one and I make the most money, and I just don't. And within that, it involves me pretending like super tip and dabble tip don't exist.
Bring on Tojo. He's in. He's not
on,
talking.
Tojo. You're on. I think we can hear you if you speak.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Tommy? How are you?
Good to hear your voice again, Tojo. I missed you.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you're getting more gas station drugs. Don't forget to fill up.
I have to pee. Oh, shut the
This is
fuck up.
embarrassing when you
Show your
drive
face.
off with
Show
empty-
your face, bitch.
Yo, she drives off with an empty tank. It's embarrassing. Hey, you're not gonna get any gas. Hey, no gas. Okay. She thinks her car runs on kratom. It doesn't. Anyway, how you guys doing?
I'm doing good, Tojo. It's good to hear you.
Rob, great to see you. You're doing well. I hope you're having a blessed night.
I'm very blessed. I'm even more blessed now that you're on the air with me. I love it.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind a little light ribbing in the chat. You know what I mean? But
a little light ribbon. No,
I think we can all become friends here. Me, Tojo, and
no.
Rob. We don't have to be enemies.
No,
it's all got to be.
There's enough nasty Neal to go around. You know?
Oh God. In fact, you know what, Tommy? You can have them.
I think you should play. We need to play some up-tempo music or something, man.
Oh yeah, Tommy's a big music guy.
Yeah.
He's writing songs about the final boss. I don't remember him ever writing a song about Nasty Neal, the guy that he was so upset about. You know.
Yeah. What are you? You're a big final boss guy?
Yeah, that's like Tojo's. That's Tojo's new boy, the final boss.
Oh, the final boss. Yeah.
His phone just died. Sure.
Yeah.
I think he got too emotional. He's too choked up. You know, hearing my voice again. I think.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he says his phone died.
All right. Says he's still in here, but yeah. You guys can be Polly. Oh boy. We need a hype train. Yeah. Why is Ava back in with audio only?
I think she might have just turned her camera off maybe until she's back. Actually.
Yeah.
That was quick. Tommy just comes in for like seconds.
Just a real drive by. Yeah. I'm about ready to wrap things up. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, 3.5 hours. So we had a good show.
Yeah.
Fun.
Now, Ava, you want to come on and say goodbye?
I have to get up in a few hours to go out to breakfast with my mom.
Oh yeah. I had breakfast for dinner tonight. I've been had a hankering the last 3 weeks for some pancakes. I haven't eaten pancakes in years.
Yeah.
So I got blueberry pancakes for dinner tonight.
I made because I know you're high protein too. So I made protein pancakes the other morning. They came out really good.
Oh yeah. I gotta look into that. I usually try to eat
a lot of the recipes I found were all like with white flour, and I don't eat white flour. So I found one where you use like just smashed up bananas and the protein powder.
Yeah.
Wow, the bananas again.
Yeah, I do eat bananas.
Yeah. Back on the bananas again.
Yeah. And I put a hamburger on it.
Nasty Neal likes bananas.
I do. Eat a lot of bananas.
I'm a big banana guy too. I put a lot of banana in my smoothies and my diet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Me and Rob sometimes we just get on FaceTime and we watch each other eat bananas.
Yeah. Sometimes we do like the Lady and the Tramp, where we in the middle banana.
Exactly. In a very hetero way.
Yeah, you know.
As hetero as you can. No, my only relationship with bananas is in smoothies. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to put it in a burger like a fucking homo, but like,
that's a little, I wouldn't do that either. Anyway.
Where's Tommy?
He's gone. He said his
You
phone
can
died.
take a banana burger, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to eat a banana burger. Yes. Take a banana for the road, Rudy Squash says. Well, I'm going to bed, so I'm going to end this.
Right on.
But Alva, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Great. It's good catching up with you.
Yeah, good. Always good to catch up. And
congratulations again. It's so good to see that you're doing well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
right.
Neal, anything you want to plug before you go?
I'm going to plug the Patty Shack, and you go get this Brazilian burger with banana.
It looks good until you see the banana.
Yeah, it's the bottom there's all banana, and then you get pineapple at the top.
Pineapple, yeah. That's
know a lot about bottoms and bananas, don't you, Neal?
That's how me and Rob met.
Yes, the banana farm.
Thank you. Without your head everywhere.
Yes. All right. Well, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Thank you, everybody. We will try to pop in later in the week, but if not, we'll always be back next Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Steve Grillo next week, right?
Yeah. I have to make sure he can be on.
You want to come on with Steve Grillo?
He'll leave as soon as
he's anti.
He's smart. He knows to get out.
It's a good question.
Yeah. Why do you have pictures? Yeah, he don't have pictures of Sunflower Dragon, but he keeps pictures in his phone of that burger.
Because of moments like that, Sunflower, he's still stubborn about it. And he wants to tell everyone that you were wrong about the burger, and that's why. Yeah. That's why he had it ready to go.
Oh, man. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We love you. God bless. Good night.
That's the show, folks. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah. That's how it goes. Mike's going down. Yeah, we're closing it out. Couple good laughs. Yeah, more than enough. Just one of those nights that locked right in. Nothing heavy, just how it goes. Let it ride, yeah, it always shows. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Same kind of feel. Yeah, you know it's real. We'll be right here when you come back through. Just talking it out. No filter at all. Let it ride. Yeah, we let it roll. Same old rhythm, same loose groove. Call it a night, yeah, we're winding it down. Pick it back up when we come around. Same live stream rolls when we're back online. Have a good night. Yeah, we're signing off. Kept it tight. Yeah, we let it ride. More of that when we go back live. Same time, same place. You know the name. Back again. Same time, same place. Back again.